for me. down by the sea. It ain't much, but it's enough for me.
Harmon, my main Harmon, he's hilarious, he's wonderful. He's not me on Facebook anymore, thank God. He was scaring me with that because he was so good at it.
Yeah.
Comedy Writers Guild.
Comedy Writers Guild.
It's a motherfucking Comedy Writers Guild.
Who's ready to fuck bitches and get funny?
Signal if you can hear my voice. Here is test. Signal if you can hear my voice.
As we cross the river into the Evergreen to the land of Tula.
Here is
39.
Signal if you can hear my voice.
I remember when I built the pyramids, right? It was tough. It was tough as a motherfucker.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another amazing episode of the Comedy Writers Guild. For those of you that are new here, I am Harmon. I am the creator and the host of the Comedy Writers Guild. And as always, we have with us my amazing, special, talented, couldn't do it without him, co-host, Travis Wayne. Oh, what's that you got there, Travis? Is that a nice, refreshing Topo Chico? Oh, Travis, be careful. We saw what happened last week. Oh, God. This dude's got balls. Guys, I didn't know this was going to happen. But just like Travis, everybody go grab a nice, refreshing Topo Chico and let's enjoy this podcast together. Man, I am super excited. I know just like all of you are of who our special guests are tonight. Yes, that's guests, plural. I've been looking forward to this for a while, but let's get into how this works. So how this works is we will start with a joke setup or a concept, and it is your job to deliver the funniest punchline in the comments. You'll have 15 minutes to submit your answers. Meanwhile, we'll do our best to try to keep you entertained with, spontaneous and hilarious banter on topics of conversation that just happen to naturally arise. So you guys will have 15 minutes. So get those fingertips ready. Get those creative juices flowing because we are about to drop the first joke concept of the night. Now, given our special guests, right? And you guys know I'm a fan of themes. So we picked a nice theme for tonight. And tonight's theme is Kill Tony. Okay. So our first concept of the night is quickest way to make Tony Hinchcliffe hate you. Feel like he's you could push his buttons very easily. What do you guys say, chat? What's the quickest way to make Tony Hinchcliffe hate you? All right, Travis, as always, has put it at the top of the screen so you guys will never forget. And yeah, now the moment we've all been waiting for. These two people were the producers of the largest comedy podcast in the world. But they're more than just that. They have a lot of things going on, a lot of current projects that they are working on themselves. They've written jokes, they're comics, and they've just done a lot to help out the comedy community. And that's what Comedy Writers Guild is all about. So let's hear from the experiences of Yoni and Kristie. Hey guys, welcome to the podcast.
Hello, hello.
How's it going?
Hey, thank you guys so much for coming on. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
This is all Kristie. You can thank her. She loves this stuff.
Yeah, she's great.
Gotta thank you too, whether you like it or fucking not.
Absolutely. Actually, Kristie, this is off script, but like I started talking to you before I went to New York for the first time. You were the one always outside the arena events, rounding everybody up, making sure everybody didn't act a fucking fool, which was an impossible task because we're talking about. But like you also, I told you that you kind of like triggered my shame kink. The way you were just out there just yelling at us like, listen, motherfuckers, like guys, this is a bad bitch right here. I'm telling you. She's like, listen, motherfuckers, if you're not a fucking comic, get the fuck out of here. And then what would happen? People would make you look like a fool, go up on stage, and Tony's like, how long you guys been doing this? And he's, oh, this is my first time, Tony. And did that frustrate you?
I mean, to each their own, because like everybody, if you believe in yourself, like good for you. I'm like not one to judge that. I just wanted to make sure that I hated the people that went up and they didn't have anything prepared. They just go up there because they either want to meet Tony or they just want to say they went on stage for the experience and they just had nothing at all. Or the ones that are like, I didn't think I get called up. And then they have like 20 seconds of jokes. Like those were the people that I was trying to deter. So like even the first timers, I'm fine with the first timers. There's people that prepare for like 6 months. So they deserve that chance, or at least, that was what I thought.
If you watch the show I mean, it probably happened a few times with us, but if you watch a show back in the day, the only time Red Band would be like annoyed or like not even really mean, just like stern with someone is when they were like, you're wasting time that a real comic could be doing.
Yes.
It's respect for, and I always loved when I always loved when he was like, you like someone, people are trying to get up here, people are working hard, people are writing jokes, and you're just like wasting time being selfish.
Yeah.
And like, I would say that in my speeches on Mondays, is I would be like, look, there are comics that can barely afford to eat, that are living in their cars, that are coming out and doing 7, 8, 12 mics a week. If you don't have anything, like, don't take a chance from them. You know, you could get called up and then you're taking a spot from them where they could go up, shine, and change their lives, you know?
Yeah.
So that's something I used to say.
So it's not necessarily the first timers. Okay, you clarified that a little bit because we actually have an example of that in the Comedy Writers Guild because Offender is our closer, Jacob, and you guys know Jacob. He had his first time on Kill Tony. Well, no, he practiced a little bit beforehand, but essentially it was really quick, right? And you know, you guys totally showed him love when he went up there, and he was one of those ones that just like, even though maybe he didn't have that much experience, he practiced over and over again. So that makes a lot of sense.
And there's people who kill on their first time.
But also think about when it first started. This is what's so important, or at least was so important to me about the show, was that when it first started, it was, you know, comics, because a lot of people didn't know what it was. But when it started to gain a little traction, there were first timers that were going there, but they were taking it a little more seriously, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here and there, but there were still like, there were homeless people that would go up, and you know, it really wasn't closed. Now, to me, it was a little, you know, the more popular it gets, crazy people will show up. So you just kind of want to make sure there's no crazy people, you know. But yeah, like, you want to keep true to the format of the show that originally was there, which is anyone can take a shot at it. And that's mainly, you know, just trying to give everybody their chance. When it started to be people that weren't prepared over and over and over again, it was just like, well, maybe it should be a little, you know.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of the show, is it provides that platform for people. And that was the beauty of it. But I don't want to spend our time talking about that show necessarily. I'd rather talk about what you guys have going on. So the number one question that I ask every single person that comes on this show, and you guys, of course, answer individually, as comics, what did your creative writing process look like for you?
You want to start?
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, so when I first started doing comedy, I actually took a workshop first, because I had no idea where to start, and I was so nervous to go to an open mic. I did a workshop. I learned about the structure of a joke as much as you can learn about the structure of a joke, and you know, like, you really kind of have to experience it, but it was really just learning about setups and punchlines and tags and callbacks and all of those things. And then I did my first open mic. The guy actually encouraged us to not do an open mic until we finished that course. And then I did my first open mic. And really, when I was writing, it was being true to myself, because one thing I was taught was you are less likely to repeat a joke because there's a chance that multiple comics will write about the same premise. The only reason why those are different is because the ones that are actually true to their perspective on that subject, that's where you stand out. That's where you're original. And that's where you're not going to be stealing from somebody else, because it's your perspective. So that's one thing I would look into when I was doing writing, and then really just kind of throwing on Lo-Fi Girl anytime I need to concentrate and just write out subjects, things that are pissing me off, even just write nonsense for 30 minutes to get my brain going. So that was my process.
Yeah, and I have a lot of respect for comedians who work every day to be funnier, to get on stage, to get as much stage time as they can. So I originally got on stage because I host a barbecue podcast and I wanted to just be a better host. So it was, my intentions were more to just be more comfortable, to get in front of people, to be able to find that thing that's funny. So I did maybe 100 mics total. And, you know, I'm just saying that because I just want you guys to know, like, I really respect the idea of no matter what, just writing, performing. And I really didn't get a chance to feel like a real comedian. I felt like I was just kind of, you know, practicing. Anyways, I think it's really big. Like it's so important to just like be in the moment and sit. I would write the best jokes just sitting there listening to everyone else and kind of hearing the crowd's reaction, not necessarily to the topic, but to like how they did it, their pace, there's so much like neuro linguistic programming to being a comic, to the point where like we've seen all the greats, and you feel like you're hypnotized. Like as soon as they use that certain inflection or that you're on the right beat, you're just like already ready to laugh. Yeah,
it's definitely an art, you know, and there's a lot of things that you have to take into account. I love that answer. And real fast, just because I forgot about this, because this isn't typically something that we do, chat, I just wanted to let you know that for the first joke concept, we are actually not having you vote for the winner. I know that's like a little bit different, but Yoni and Kristie agreed, since it's Kill Tony related, they are going to be the judge. Okay? So make sure your jokes are fucking good. All right? Don't, as William would say, don't fuck this up for me.
I would add
I got a
to
lot
that.
riding on this.
That doesn't mean don't react to the jokes, because I still got to narrow it down somehow. I'm not going to sit here and read off 200 iffy jokes to them.
It's true. Good point.
Do they put like how do you know which one's the joke?
By the number of reactions. Sometimes it happens where we get a comment with a shit ton of reactions, and it's just Lexi saying hello to everyone. So mistakes happen, but you can usually tell.
Well, what he's saying, Travis, is what I'm telling the chat all the time. Yo, start making some fucking jokes, okay?
Yeah.
I see no jokes in the comments. Now, we like to encourage them.
I saw a couple. I'll
Yeah.
give you guys a little bit of credit.
Yeah, maybe one or two. But yeah, okay. So something interesting, when we were talking the other day, Yoni, I'm gonna start off with you. You were talking about how like you would be sitting on the couch on Monday night watching Kill Tony, and like you had your girlfriend at the time and she was sitting there with you, and you're just watching, observing, and you're like, oh, see how they did the lighting right there? I would do it differently. Or see how he panned with the camera? See, I wouldn't do it like that. I do it like this. So you were already like in your own art form, kind of not critiquing, but like saying what you would do. So like did you know before you hit the stage with your minute on Kill Tony that you were destined to be more than just like a bucket pool?
Yeah, and not that it changed anything, but I had a relationship with the show. I think the first time I got pulled out of the bucket, I was already catering the green room or doing a little bit of stuff behind the scenes. But yeah, it was just my favorite show. I would never work on a Monday. You know, Austin's a very like weekend town, so Monday is an easy day to chill. And I would always, I'd make a special meal. I was like learning how to make stovetop popcorn. It was all just to like sit and watch Kill Tony, because it was so fascinating to me that this show was going on, this complete chaos that, you know, they almost embrace the chaos. There's this fun band that dresses up in all these costumes, you know, I literally I've watched every episode live since after like 2016 or 2017. I have to go back and figure out, but I saw Ari naked when they were like advertising the band calendar, and he came out naked, and it was so fast that it like ended up, I mean, it wasn't on YouTube in the long run, but it was on the live, and Red Band's like, whatever, I don't know how he canceled it or bought it. And then like 10 minutes later it came back, and you know, you could tell in the room it was pandemonium. And I would just sit there and I'd be like, oh, I wish they could get a better shot of this. Or, you know, like when Michael Lehrer they didn't have a way to get him on stage, or I don't know what, the first couple times he was just kind of off to the side, and it was like, eventually someone, I forgot who was working at that time, but he kind of turned the camera. But adding something dynamic to it was always my dream, and I got to do that.
Oh, that's fucking awesome,
Fuck
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Live your dreams, kids.
Absolutely. And Kristie, what about you? Did you know, were you destined to be more than just a bucket pool? How did you know? Or
You know,
when?
I had no idea, honestly. I was doing comedy. I moved to Austin because Elon Musk and Joe Rogan moved here, and I was like, oh, they're rich and smart, so maybe I should like follow. And there was a lot of shit going on in my life back home, so I was like, I wanted a fresh start, so I moved to Austin. It was amazing. And then I was just going to mics, and I was hanging out, and I was every Monday signing up in the bucket. It was the Vulcan days, so I was in the comic pen or whatever. What do we call it? The holding area.
Holding pen, I think.
Yeah, the comic pen or whatever. And so I was in there with everybody. And yeah, and then one day Yoni asked me to hold the light on the stairs.
Which was a test.
Which was a test. And I've done production before that. I was an editor I've been an editor for like 12 years. I've been doing production assistant and other jobs on sets and other things.
I saw it. I saw a joke.
Yeah. Oh, one word.
Oh, somebody made him laugh.
I remember that one. Anyway, so yeah, I just kind of excelled at it. I never missed a beat. And
if you watch the episodes, when someone got called out of the pen, they'd walk down this tight little hallway next to the staircase, and there was just no way to. It would have been blinding to just like send a light down there. So it's actually one of the brick lights that's lighting us back here. It's just a little brick light. You can buy them on Amazon. And I would have her turn it on just to get the comic walking out. But you had to do it a certain way, because if you pointed it at the camera, it like fucked the shot up. So you had to be there, turn it on, and then just kind of follow them. And
okay,
for sure, everyone else I offered that thing, they missed a cue. They weren't there, and
not Kristie.
They point the light right at me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Kristie just did it. I think maybe I gave her one note randomly, like about which way to point it or to go a little slower. I literally just had to give her like one little note, and she was perfect every time. So then I just kept giving her more tests and more jobs, and she never
next
stopped
thing I know,
excelling.
I'm producing a Netflix episode going, what the fuck?
Crazy. That's wild how one small opportunity just brings you to Netflix.
And there were times, and I want you guys to hear me out on this, everyone that's like pursuing a dream and doing the hard thing, because it's not an easy path to pursue a dream. It is hard work. You will only succeed if you put in the hard work. And there were times where I'm like, I was living 40 minutes away, and there were times where Yoni needed me in 10 minutes. And I'm like, fuck, I got to move to Austin. Like, I need to get closer into Austin because I need to just be right there. And so I started renting a place in the city so that I could be right there. And all the time I'm at home going, it's okay, you got this. Like, I felt like imposter syndrome. I was like, oh my God, am I going to be able to do this job? Like, I don't want to fuck this up. This is such a big opportunity. And I have to like talk myself into like knowing that it was okay, and that I'm strong and I'm smart, and that I can do what Yoni needed me to do. And you just learn and you adapt. And as long as you're always learning and you're growing, like you will fucking succeed. That's at comedy. That's at any fucking thing you want to do.
Absolutely.
And there are ups and downs, guys. And you have to like really ask yourself how much you really want it. You can't ride coattails. You can't friend your way to the top. You can get close for a little while. It doesn't work that way.
Good friends will help drive you, but if anything, you're going to end up giving your friends an opportunity. And that's why you keep good people around you, because you need those. It's like all the times I needed her, all the times I've needed the chefs I know, but the barbecue people. Like before Kill Tony was even in Texas, the way I made friends with them is I would bring them barbecue from other cities. So I didn't care. They'd be like, we're going to be in Houston. I'm like, great, I'll meet you down there. I'd call up a barbecue place because they don't keep the food. Like, they usually sell out by 1 or 2 p.m. and the show's at 7 o'clock. So I would go down there. I'd bring a cooler, I'd like preheat it with hot water, put the barbecue in it so it stayed a good temperature, and then go like serve it in the green room to them. You know what I mean? Like those, no one gets like food saved till 5 or 6 p.m. But because I had the homies and they knew that they were going to get a shout out on this up and coming podcast, we like all work together, you see?
Yeah, man. You got to surround yourself with winners. You know, you have to surround yourself with winners. Like, I hate to keep using him as the example, but he's my guy. He's like a brother to me. But Offender, when he originally moved out to Austin, he surrounded himself with these great guys, right? I don't know if you know who Mario Zapata is, JP Lambiazzi,
Gary Gia.
Yeah, Gary Gia. He was surrounding himself, and I saw these people that had this energy because Chuck, I've never been out there, but I've seen some of the energy in Austin, right? And some of it could be like, you know, it's like me watching my son out there. I'm like, hey, be careful over there. You know, don't go over here. Stay away from this area. But he found the right people and the right niche, and they're all just crushing and killing together. So a big part of it, you guys are right, are who you surround yourself with. Especially it's hard in the comedy world because everybody's trying to stab each other in the back to try to work their way to the top.
I don't think that's true. I think you'll see, even at the highest level, like Rogan is known for, as soon as he was doing well, he took people he liked on the road, steak dinners, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the same with any, you know, Ari Shaffir. All these guys are known for, like, you know, Mark Norman treats his openers cool, you know what I mean?
But I see like what you mean in like the open mic world or the comedy world,
Yes.
of where there's like bookers or people running shows that may also be comics, so they're only booking like their friends or people that they want to like them so that they get opportunities. Like I know there's a bunch of, or people stabbing people in the back because we all know that we have haters, and that's fine. The way you do it, like I got fucking haters too, dude. I got people that talk shit about me all the fucking time.
No way.
The way that we the way it's this, like it's the way it is. But the way that you have to get over that, you can't think of that kind of shit. If somebody stabs you in the back or somebody whatever, they gave you a gift. They showed you that that's not your person.
Exactly.
That's not your person. So guess what? You don't have to waste any more time on that person. You get to take that time and put it back in mastering your fucking craft and excelling yourself. And then guess what? It's not about that person. And you're not going to do it to be like, I'm better than this person. You're going to do it for yourself and focus on what really matters. If you can cut, and I am not the best at this sometimes, but I'm learning. And that's what it's all about, is growing. But if you can cut the BS out of your mind, what people think of you, did so-and-so like my minute, did so-and-so like my set I did tonight, if you, the crowd didn't laugh at me, if you cut all of that out and you literally just put it down to the science of taping your sets, listening to your sets, marking where the laughs are, write your set out from the set that you listen to. If you really want to put in the crazy autistic work, you can write your set out. Every time there's a laugh, a giggle, whatever, put a little X. If it's a big laugh, put a big X, whatever code you want to do, and look at your shit and go, I'm only getting laughs 4 times in my entire 3-minute set, when really I should be at least getting a giggle every 30 seconds to keep the audience activated, you know? So do that. If you do those things, if you don't think of the bullshit and you put it into all this extra work, you're unstoppable. You're absolutely unstoppable. And if you're not recording your set every time you go on stage, you're crazy.
Yeah, we
absolutely.
all have.
Just do audio. You don't even have to do video. And then if you feel like you're doing, but do video sometimes, because you might do some weird quirk. Guys, don't play with the mic cord. It's weird and distracting.
It's an art. I would say you can, but it's like
it's a very nervous thing. But when I watch comedy and I see somebody playing with the mic cord, I'm immediately disassociated from what they're saying. And I'm looking at them playing with the mic cord. Yes.
The other big thing, and this is on any show, if you take the mic, put the stand behind you, and then you don't like kind of step forward, it never goes as well as someone who takes that step, who like don't stand in the middle of the stage, find the edges, because it's a nonverbal confidence that I would see people on Kill Tony, they'd put the mic stand down and then they'd take a step back, and I'd be like, oh, like if you're too close to Mike Gonzalez, you're not gonna do well. You gotta get in front of him.
And also, like, sorry, I don't
No,
mean to cut you off. Also, like, I noticed when we were at like secret shows or just any type of stand-up show, like Vulcan is the one that really pops into mind. Any stand-up show I've seen at Vulcan, you can watch a comic, and if they're in the middle of the stage or toward the back of the stage, they have such a harder time really getting that audience. And then the people that step forward, I think one person that does a lot of step forward that comes to mind to me is Kim Congdon. Like, she does a lot of step forwards, and it really grabs the audience's attention. It was fun to watch. Like, pay attention when you guys watch comedy again. It's so fun to watch. Like, there's really like a weird science, but like,
well, I would actually say that there are moments where you can step back. Like, Ari Maddie is such an act out, fun, animated person, but he'll like take a few steps back, and that's when he's chill. So it's like that programming I was talking about. You're almost telling the crowd, hey, I'm going to be chill. And then when I step forward, it's time to laugh and get energetic again, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. That's who I thought you were going to say when you said Kim. I thought you were going to say Ari, because he does do that a lot. He uses his movements a lot.
Kim just popped into my head because I remember one set, the person beforehand was, I can't remember who it was before her, but like they were in the middle and they just weren't getting as great of a reaction. And then she came out, and she always comes out and just commands the stage. Like, that girl has such solid material. Like, she is really, I think, like, I know people know of her, but I feel like more people should know of her because her material is just solid. And she's just a solid fucking comic. And to watch her like step up to the front of the stage and really command a room, she really fucking commands it. And it's
who are you talking about?
Kim Congdon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep.
She's so fun to watch.
She's pretty well known.
Right, but we think she deserves.
Well, I think she should be like Nikki Glaser. Level, in my opinion. Like, I think she's so solid. Like, or at least working her, like, she should be a lot closer to that. Then, and then it's not that she's not big. She is very well known in the comedy community. Like, and even though the comedy community is big, you really start to branch out and be big when like you're a household name in other places that may not really watch comedy.
And there's something that Kill Tony comics specifically have that I'm not saying no comic has this, but it's a skill that a lot of them have, which is they can kind of take a room and like bring it back to life. I saw Ali Makovsky do this. Everyone's seen Tony do it, but Kim was also very good at like, oh, I'm going to turn this room around.
So fun.
Which is like such a crazy thing to be like, I'm not only going to be funny, I'm going to be funnier than the last person, get people more connected and energized. Like that's, if you want people to hire you to go around to whatever open for them or feature, be the person that can turn a room around, and then you'll never have a problem finding work.
Man, it's almost like you guys have some experience.
I'm like a scientist with this stuff. I love watching it.
You watch so many sets, and then also like a lot of these comics, you get to watch their sets multiple times because we filmed a lot of comedy sets aside from just doing Kill Tony, and you just get to see them do the same set, but then you get to see how they said a different word differently. Like they put emphasis on a word they didn't before, or they changed up the punchline a little bit. Like, perfect example, we saw Cam Patterson in New York do a set.
Oh my god, he's so funny.
He did 2 jokes, and like we were on the road with him back in the day when Tony was touring a couple years ago, and he did 2 jokes on the road back in the day 2 years ago. He did them again this night in New York, but they were so pumped up. And one of them was like almost different with just little aspects of the old joke. And it was so cool to see how he took a joke that was already great and just fucking knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
He is so good, guys. He's gonna be GOAT. Like,
We-
I mean,
We like, and this isn't like, this is literally like New York Comedy Club. Our friend had tickets, midnight show, or what was it, 10 p.m. show, midnight show?
Sorry, these comments, you guys. Jacob, I love you. Jacob Delegal. Sorry, I'm a
Yeah.
Twitch streamer, so I like
That's
to call out
Offender.
friend.
Oh, that's
Oh
Offender.
shit, that is Offender.
Yeah.
I'm not saying your real name, bro.
Yeah.
What was I talking about?
Shit, I'm sorry.
Travis, did you stop them too at the 15 minutes?
I gave him a little bit of extra time. I let him go for 20.
All right. You guys are fucking spoiled.
Yeah.
But, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good night tonight. I'm glad you guys are watching.
Yeah. Man, I'm loving this. I'm just kicking back. Like, some of this shit I didn't even think about. Like, you do recognize it. If I go back and like just like consciously remember people's sets, when somebody takes a step back, it does show like a little bit, maybe like a vulnerability, like maybe like weak. If you step forward, it's like a confidence thing. Somebody who's coming to mind is like Whitney Cummings. She uses every inch of the stage.
Oh
You
my
know,
God.
she goes all over. She gets down next to the crowd and really works it in. And yeah, it's something that it's like, I'm going to be conscious of this now when I'm watching people or myself.
And that's to say nothing
when-
of guys like Casey Rocket, who just, you know that
Or
motherfucker.
William's a walker too. I used to, when we were on the road, the first thing I would do is I would pick up the mic, like at soundcheck, and I would walk until I was off stage. But there was like one time where William did that joke where he walks off stage and the mic was just not long enough, so his hand was like still sticking. It was just like, you know what I mean? So mad. And so from then on, I just always made sure there was like a 50-foot cord on the mic
We put it like on the
on the rider.
yeah, on the rider. We're like,
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. Well, you guys already answered my next question that I had going for you. Okay, here's one. And I think, Kristie, you said that you were excited about this question. Who's a great underrated comic that we should all be keeping an eye on?
Oh, that's fun. Okay. Yeah, it's so there's this Austin comic who used to be a Dallas comic when I was doing comedy, and I really love her. Some of you guys might know her, Kristie Hayden. I think she's great. I think she's always been great. I'd like to see her booked on more shows. I would love, I hope that she gets up on Kill Tony one day. I know she signs up every now and then, but and I always tell her, I always tell her that I think she's great. I think she's funny. Go watch her stuff, guys. Kristie, Kirstie. So it's like my name, except I and R are switched. And then Hayden.
Yeah.
She's the best. So.
Yeah, I'm friends with her. Maybe we can have Travis put like a link for her down below as well.
Yeah, we can do that. Maybe
Yeah,
we
I'm
can get
friends
her
with
on the
her.
show sometime.
Yeah, I'll reach out to her. What about you, Yoni?
I really like an LA comic named Miranda Meadows. She's
Yes.
Is she still a door guy?
Yes.
She's a door guy. She does this like joint wars thing. She's just great energy, you know. She's just like if you just see her, you're like she's gonna make you smile. You know what I mean? She's just happy, curly haired, amazing human being. And she's met us on the road a few times. She comes to visit Austin. So big.
Awesome. All right, those are two people I'm going to be keeping an eye out for. I just followed there.
You gotta like make sure this is a joke.
Yeah, that looks really. That looks like that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
I swear to God, that's not what we're talking about.
Oh, hold on. Wait till the editing happens.
Yeah. Also, I have like the
now,
nicest
though.
camera setup. I apologize to everyone that we're this like
I know. I think it's
crunchy.
the fucking cam link.
No, actually, on the feed, it looks all right. It looks
Oh
good.
really?
Yeah.
Really?
We have the feed up here. It looks maybe is there a way to like up the
Is that
up the
mine?
resolution or something?
I don't know. I'm watching on a 1940s TV. That's what it is. Yeah, it looks fine.
I think
online.
that's just the nature of Jitsi. We're trading resolution for frame rate here.
There we go.
It's all good.
Nah, it looks good. Yeah. So you guys don't want to
We
think
were
that people.
that for now.
Yeah, Travis, you want to take down
He's
the
like gonna pop in
take
and
down
be
the
like,
joke concept, please?
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, they're worried about that. Quickest way to make Tony Hinchcliffe hate you, and it's just a picture, image of you two. God damn it.
Oh, that's so funny. Someone said I took their profile picture. I actually have a lot of
Stop,
people's profile
Brian Kelly.
pictures.
That makes me so excited. We used to do the like meet and greets, and it's so fun. That's to the public, so we can talk about that, I think. But yeah, it's like it's so fun.
Yeah, and
we met so many people. There's 2 girls that I still talk to today, Chelsea and her husband, and then this girl Michaela, but I actually met her at MSG. Anyways, it's so cool, like the people you meet on the road that you become friends with. That's fun.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If I'm
Go ahead,
not
Jay.
interrupting something, I got a question for Yoni. So I am a big fan of this. He's an old writer. He did a lot of speeches. He goes by the name Alan Watts. And he once said something that you don't have to read like spiritual texts in order to gain enlightenment. You can gain enlightenment by reading a phone book. Is there any enlightenment to be gained through barbecue?
oh yeah, I mean, this is a hard left turn, but you know, when you sit and you work on a fire, that's why I love barbecue people, because they take their time with people, they take their time with food. You know, anyone can cook a brisket in their oven and like take a nap, but you know, building a fire, learning how to turn smoke into flavor is like an art in itself.
Yeah.
So,
And Travis will be putting all of Yoni's secret recipes down in the link below.
Follow him on Instagram. You can
Yeah.
see all of his
I got
cool-
recipes. But I was gonna say earlier, Rick Rubin is one of my big inspirations for creativity. And when we were talking about just writing and all that, you have to see it as it's for you. Like use the audience for feedback, but do what you think is funny. You see?
Yeah.
And then once it's gone, let it be gone. If it didn't work, just let it and move on to the next thing, because the creativity will flow so much more if you just like let the right things live inside your head.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, we've been speaking too positive. Let's get into something a little bit crazier.
Can I just say hi to Jake
Texas
Coulter?
barbecue is the
Hi,
best.
Jake Coulter. Sorry, I see him in chat, and I just want to say I miss seeing your face.
Here, like his
Hi,
comment.
Jake Coulter. It's gone.
That's already gone.
Okay, sorry.
Jake's
Continue.
the man. Jake is the man. He's actually supposed to be doing a roast battle on here against Juan Sancho Pancho via comedy.
I see you in there too. Hi, I miss you as well.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know when. I think Jake's either chickening out. He does have the chicken legs to chicken out. I don't know if you guys remember his joke. Yeah. So we've been a little too positive. Let's change it up a bit. I know Kill Tony has some wild fans. Okay. So if you can think of one, or not even just fans, right? Comics has some crazy fucking comics coming on. If you can think of one person, if one person stands out to you the most, where you're just like, oh God, who would that person be?
It wouldn't be anyone that anyone would remember. It's just like people who
But are you just saying like somebody that we dealt with, or like somebody that was actually on Kill Tony?
Either. Because if you dealt with them, I don't know how many people stand out to you that you deal with that aren't on Kill Tony.
I mean, we deal. She used to deal with every comic that was in the bucket. You know what I mean?
True.
That's hundreds more. I mean, she dealt with a line of 1,200 people at MSG, and she could only sign up like 400 of them.
I have
There
a
you
good
go.
one. This happened in public. So one Monday I was talking to people, and this guy, he was like kind of like an older guy. He comes up and he's kind of weird, and I'm like, oh, here we go. And I look at this guy, Gordon Dixon. Do you guys know Gordon Dixon? He's been on the show once. He is a bartender over at Shakespeare's, but he was like my security guy back in the day. He was my door guy that stood with me. And so this guy comes up, nobody that you guys would know. I only saw him one time. It was the weirdest thing. And he's like, and I'm like, hey, do you have a minute prepared? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, you know what the show is? And he's like, yeah, man. So I have this minute, and in my head, it's about how ketamine is bad. Like my whole minute is about how ketamine is bad. And then in the middle of it, I challenge Tony to a wrestling match, and then Joe Rogan comes out of nowhere and calls it. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. But that's your minute. And are you sure? Have you done an open mic before? And then he just looks at me and he goes, are you going to tell me not to do it? Can you please tell me not to do it? I really don't want to do it. And I'm like, what? Why are you here right now? It was the craziest thing. And I was like, I don't think you should do it. And he's like, oh, man, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And he walked away. I couldn't make that fucking shit up. It was the craziest. He seemed like he was on mushrooms. It was wild.
You know what it was? It was probably his friends pressuring him into doing it to get his name into the bucket.
Yeah. I don't know if he has friends. Like, he was very weird. He seemed like a loner. Like, it was really creepy.
All right. Anybody stand out to you, Yoni?
I mean, this story got told on the show, but there was one night, if you know where Poor Choices is, where everyone does signups, you know, it's right on the corner. So there were two comics like smoking just this giant joint, blunt, something right in front of the door. And I was like, hey guys, take a step back, because you're like in the entrance of the Poor Choices, you know what I mean? Like, whatever, smoke on the street, but don't smoke it like in the doorway. And one of them got mad, and he like got in my face a little bit, and I laughed, and I was like, bro, go home. You need to sign up another week. Like, you need to chill out. You're not signing up tonight or whatever, you know? And I was just like, that's not the energy we do here, you know? And then 3 weeks later, I ran into him on the street.
Yeah.
And he was like apologetic. I was like, it's all good, man. I get it. It just wasn't your night. You know what I mean? And so he got pulled up 6 months or 8 months later and said that he picked a fight with me. And Tony was like, why would you pick a fight with the nicest guy? Da 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 da. And it was like a moment. That was DK.
Yeah.
I don't know what DK is.
Yeah, he said it on the show.
And
he's a sweetie because
he's a nice guy. He just he was just in a bad mood or something.
Okay.
Everyone, like, that's such a like great reminders that everyone's human. And you know, it's not easy. I don't always remember that sometimes. Like, everyone's human, and we gotta be empathetic, and you know, you never know what somebody's going through. So it's really cool that he could show that he knew he did something wrong. Like, when you could admit that you're wrong in a situation, like, that just shows such an amazing character of a person. And
it's the only way to learn.
Yeah, you're good in my book if you
and it was a hilarious moment, because Tony was like, were you standing in the doorway smoking weed? And he was like, yeah, we were standing.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's such a perfect. I was just dying. I had to hand her the camera, I think, because I was like, I was just on the side, bent over, laughing at him telling the story. Because it's like, because I don't know, this isn't like a magical way of thinking, but I just look ahead a little bit. You know what I mean? I think ahead. And to me, it's like me actually fighting someone doing signups. You know what I mean? Like, literally someone signing up to be in the bucket. That's like hilarious. That's the dumbest thing I could possibly do.
Yeah.
It's like pick a fight with someone that's trying to get on the show that I work for, you know, like, duh.
Yeah, that would be mentioned on the show too.
There was one other one, but this ends up being kind of sweet too. This guy came up to us because we had a double show day and we did signups really early, and he missed them, and he like got all mad at us. And Kristie is like a little firecracker, so she was about to be like, yeah, well, and I was like, hold on. And like I kind of just like let him talk, and he actually like kind of started tearing up. He's like, I don't want to lose a chance. I'm like, hey man, they're doing signups right now for the second show, do it. And he didn't get on that one, but he did get up like a month or two later. So it was just this thing where he like thought he missed out on something and he wanted to fix it. And it's like, bro, the show starts in like 10 minutes. You can't, the bucket's on stage, you know?
And that guy ended up being Cam Patterson.
No, but Cam's story is even more epic than that. That was just some guy that he gets up once a year or something.
All right. You guys have wild experience. You have great input, great insight. So, like, I'm good at taking constructive criticism. And it's not every day that you get people like you on a podcast or even get to talk to you guys. So if you guys were to be the producers of Comedy Writers Guild, what's the first thing that you would do differently to make it better? I need some
Can I go
help.
first? Can I go first? Can I
Oh,
go first?
okay, Kristie, you go first.
My first suggestion is very small, and you can actually do it next week. That poster that you're posting on Facebook, you should also post on Instagram and tag, like do a story post and tag them, or even do a collab post, because then that person might have a bigger following on Instagram than they do on Facebook, and boom, they're sharing it. Their following is now coming, and you're getting a few more people watching the live. And then you can put a link, or you can even put the link on the stories so they can just click on it. That's what I do with Twitch. And that's how I get half the people that watch me when I'm like live streaming.
Okay, you just upset me because let me give you a little backstory.
Oh no.
So, no, I had another Facebook account and I got banned for a joke that I said. So now I had to create a second Facebook account because I got the ban, and I'm trying to like gain all my followers and my friends back and all that stuff. So I created another Instagram, because once your Facebook goes down, it takes your Instagram with it because it's all meta, right? So then I made another Instagram. So now the Instagram that I have, I didn't feel like building back up. I just felt like, oh God, I worked all this time on this, and then now it's gone. It's ripped from me. So now my Instagram that I have isn't linked to the current Facebook that I have. So I can't what do you call that? Share between platforms. I can't.
Just do it on the Instagram.
Poster. Just take the poster, post it, just even on story, and then you can add the little link thing, and so they just send it. Like, even if it's not linked to Facebook, just take whatever promo that you have and put it on Instagram, because it's just easier to and then you can even go a little step higher. Say you have somebody that's a multiple time guest. Now you want to take that clip and either give that to them so they can post and promote you on TikTok, Insta, whatever their big following is, because you want to grab as much as they're following. Yes. And like you said, that you have like Lindsay and Trey on here a lot. They have a pretty big following because they have a nice little fun storyline that exists on Kill Tony. So, you give them a clip from before, and then boom, they can go ahead, share it, and you're getting even more people from their TikTok, from everything.
I'm gonna do that. You know what? I'm gonna create another Instagram because I'm really starting from scratch right now. I have like no followers on Instagram. I had to start completely fresh. So yes, I'm gonna take your advice and I'm gonna start doing that. Yoni, do you have any advice for me? I need all the help I can get.
I mean, you got Travis the Wizard here. Get off this Jitsi thing and get everyone. I mean, you can even do something like this on Discord, can't you?
No. There's too much stuff up on the screen when you do it through Discord. Like, the buttons won't go away.
But there's got to be. I know. I mean,
one that I used to use.
I'm trying to think of the ones, because we used to like dial into podcasts all the time. I mean, we've got like a nice Sony cam set up. We got a nice microphone. I would just say, like, the biggest thing with video is lighting. It seems like you've got the sound down, the audio is good. And then I would just say, clip all these fun clips.
Yeah.
You already have you already have the perfect thing to cut up, because you have two verticals. So you could take two of you, put them above each other, whatever. And you can even make that like a template so that you can just, when you put the video in, it just puts it in wherever you want it to be.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we got to try to find something else other than Jitsi, Travis.
Yeah, there's too much compression. I hate how grainy everything looks. But one thing I will give it's easy for the winners to sign on easily, because we've used other platforms in the past, and like half of everyone wouldn't even able to join up. So
yeah, even Zoom. Like, I know like some of these designer creators that I follow, like they'll like even Gary Vaynerchuk does this. He'll do like a live call and everyone's in the Zoom, but there's only 3 or 4 cameras on, but then they can just like pull you out of the crowd whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
but-
have to
You might have
look
to
into it.
practice with
Amanda,
that.
sorry, I just wanted to answer Amanda. There might be a limit, but I don't think there's a huge limit because I've actually done some game shows on Twitch where we all use Discord, and it
Well,
worked
no.
decently well. But
I'm saying you could even use Jitsi or whatever to send out the broadcast. What I'm saying is use Discord for like the people that are on screen to connect. Not put everyone in the Discord. You see what I mean? Like use Discord through OBS or use something through OBS to like stream what's going on.
Because you
Brian
can
also-
crop. You can crop in OBS, so you can like cut some of the shit out.
Yeah.
So we'll look into it.
OBS is the best but most confusing thing because like you have to think of screens like layers and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can almost do like infinite stuff with OBS. We
Yeah.
had to use OBS. We were trying to get a clip. What was that, from Netflix or something? And even with OBS, they have like security, so you have to figure out a way to like record. We just needed like 3 seconds of a movie or something.
A lot of that can be fixed. Like whenever you open OBS, just right click it and run as administrator. It opens up a few more things for you.
I can't remember how we did it in the end, but
Also, Brian Kelly has a really good point, but that was actually a question. But he said, "Can you guys go live on YouTube?" I think there's a way that you can dual stream. I'm going to look into the.
We are.
We're doing that right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Never mind. They're live.
We do it on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok when it allows, because I have the most followers on TikTok. But we end up saying like faggot or something like that, and then it's like bloop, and it cuts us off.
Well, not
So-
even that. The words "kill Tony" is enough. It hears "kill" and is like, these people are advocating murder. So
yeah, that's
Crazy.
Yeah.
what happens when you make a great product, but the internet comes in and changes the rules.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
It's annoying.
Well,
It was
we
definitely annoying for us.
we got to the end of the questions. So now we want to know about like your current projects or future projects that you have going on. I know you're working with a lot of people and some of them you can't talk about because they're not actually yours, but anything that you would like to talk about, any social medias that you want to shout out, all that. And then after that, we will get into you guys choosing who's coming on after you.
Nice.
Yay. Okay. Perfect. Well, you want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. The fun thing is we're kind of producing each other's stuff. So like I'm helping produce his stuff and he's helping produce mine. But I right now am doing Twitch. Before I started on the show, I did a lot of Twitch streaming. I like to play games like Among Us, Fall Guys, Jackbox Party, just so that people can come in, type in a code, they can play. We can all play games together. We can jump on Discord, chat. It's always fun. I like to kind of build a community. But the really fun thing I'm doing is I'm also IRL streaming. So I go out in real life with my rig. We've done the state fair. Oh, it's in the other room. We've done the state fair and we've done New York City. And I think we're going to do Hawaii soon and a bunch of other places. So,
and we're looking at live streams of just, fun things happening in Austin.
Yeah.
And
I think we might go live Sunday, maybe.
yeah, maybe. If the Austin Food and Wine's going on. But she did like for her first TikTok stream, we just happened to be walking down by City Hall in New York and there was like an ICE protest. And she found out about it from the Citizen app, but the Citizen app and like something else that we saw was like exaggerating. It was like hundreds of people are marching on, and we got there was like 65 people maybe. And then
I hate the media too.
Yeah.
So.
And so she's like, and people couldn't figure out what we were doing because she's like talking shit on her phone. But like she's not really talking shit about the protest. She's just talking shit about like how the cameras around us aren't like telling the truth.
Right.
But then 5,000 people saw that over like 2 hours, and it was great to see her just like have this huge influx her first time of just people that are like, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
It's in-
Truth social, you know, you are being the actual truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
And then we did like a 10.5-hour Twitch stream, just walking around New York City. That was so fun. We like
awesome.
didn't even realize, all of a sudden it's like 11 o'clock at night. We're like, we should get back.
Yeah. If you guys ever happen to come to Philly, let me know, please.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
We got to try. I've never done the like Geno's versus whatever.
Yeah, you're not missing anything, man.
Yeah. But I have like the cool thing about Philly is there's like old food culture there. Like the last time I was there, I ate at this like, I think it was like Iranian Jewish place, and that like that spawned this like curiosity of there's all these old religion or like religious areas, or like this is where the Russian Jews live and this is where this kind of food is. And Philly has a really interesting food culture. I used to hang out in Fishtown a lot. I went to that place, I think it's just called Dive Bar. Does that still exist?
I'm not in Philly, I'm near Philly.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not the guy to ask, sorry.
You're in Mechanicsburg?
No, not with Shane. Shane Gillis. Nah. I'm in Delaware. I'm in northern Delaware. So
no shit. On the curve?
Yeah. Little further.
You know that the Delaware is like a perfect curve on the top?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like they just, I don't know why, but they just like took a little compass and made like half a circle, and that's the top of Delaware.
Okay.
Yeah. It's cute. Delaware's cute.
You know what I like about Delaware is the cops, all they do is drive in the left lane at 90 miles an hour, and if you get in the way, they write you a ticket. So the left lane's just empty.
No.
God, I wish they would do that in Nashville. Jesus Christ.
If they're state cops, they leave you alone. If they're other cops, they got something to prove. Walk with their chest out.
See, look, it's a perfect.
Again, exact opposite in Nashville. The local cops are, the state troopers are assholes, and the local cops will like smoke weed with you.
When I used to ride my motorcycle around the country, I would always, like, if it was Nashville, I'd go like up and over it. I'd just take like country roads.
Don't blame you.
Nashville's a bunch of maniacs. It's like Houston. It's just maniacs. Just like 120, sure.
Oh, yeah, that may or may not be me. Sorry about that.
That is you. Yeah, I've been in the car with you. When I went to Nashville for the Kill Tony event, this guy was fucking scaring me, dude.
He's just trying to keep up with traffic, bro.
We were just doing like 80. I mean, yes, the rain was pouring, but I mean,
we were doing 80 in a
yeah, that was the tornado or whatever, right?
Yes.
Oh, yes, that was so crazy. My poor dad got caught in that.
It's so funny because I was so busy. Kristie was doing signups, and we were so busy.
I was so worried about y'all. I was so worried I wasn't going to get you guys in on time, and that a tornado was going to take you away. Sorry. Continue.
Oh no, it was just so busy that the only thing I noticed was they were like, "Oh, we can't go on stage for 20 minutes or something." I was like, "Why?" Like, there's a tornado. I'm like, "There's a tornado?" Everyone's like, "Yeah, haven't you heard?" I'm like, "Oh, that's what that sound's been this whole time, pouring rain." we're just putting out fires and building stuff backstage.
Yeah,
and I was like, "We can't go on stage."
If we did die, I really wouldn't have minded, because dying while watching a whole crowd of other people from Nashville also dying seems like a perfect way to go out.
Yeah.
It was crazy because you'd see someone and then 10 minutes later they came back soaking wet. You're like, "Where did you go?" They're like, "Outside."
Yeah, for 1 second.
Yeah.
So yeah, just other than the Twitch stuff, follow me on Instagram. I'm doing a lot of fun stuff. I'm going to restaurants, doing some fun edits. Again, that's my basis, is editing. So I want to do some just fun creative stuff.
Yeah.
Just whatever you guys like. I'm trying to just have fun on social media.
And we're just going on adventures. We're doing our thing. I'm taking her to meet all the amazing food people that I know or have met in the past. And if you see a video of me, she's probably holding the camera.
Yeah, vice versa.
Yeah.
Awesome. And all the links are down below.
Yes.
Yes, all the links.
All the links are down below.
Oh, I see. I was like, I forgot we were doing
Sorry,
that.
I want to make sure he gets
yeah, Best Barbecue spelled out on Instagram, BarbCue, and then just Best BBQ Show, I think, on everything else. But I'm it's going to be a beautiful mix of kind of behind the scenes and then just stories I've been wanting to tell for years. the Texas barbecue community is crazy. And, just literally just standing in Lockhart at the last barbecue fest, I talked to people from 17 different countries that all came to Texas just to come to the barbecue fest.
Oh, damn.
Damn, you counted.
And yeah, I mean, it's probably more than that. That's just like when I was just trying to think about something fun, because people don't see, you just see like a field full of smokers and people eating. You think it's like, oh, it's a barbecue meetup, but it's like the whole world watches who's on the Texas top 50, who's coming up. There's a guy from England that like showed me 2 new places in Texas that I hadn't heard of yet.
Oh, no shit.
The Texas
Is that where you met that lady that you were showing us the other day?
Tootsie?
Is that who it was? Tootsie?
Yeah, she has a Netflix special.
Yes.
In fact, 4 minutes into that special, she flips a pork steak, and if you see, there's like a sandwich perfectly getting sauced in slow motion. That's me.
No.
So
Nice.
I'm technically on Netflix.
Go check out check out Yoni's cameo of his hand.
About 3 seconds.
Yes.
But it's the sandwich. The thing is, it's the sandwich. I would go there every Saturday and make that sandwich. And so it was like a cool story that I think my buddy was trying to sell it to the producer too much, because they came up and they were interested in me, but then he was like getting in there. I think he like talked them out of talking, because he's a little, he's a wild character that lives out in the country.
Oh,
okay. But that place is like, I mean, we were just there on Saturday. Miss Tootsie's 90 years old. She's still there shoveling coals. She's a bad bitch.
Damn.
Yeah. Chef's Table Barbecue on Netflix. First episode. Tootsie.
Chef's Table Barbecue. Go check it out, guys.
Barbecue is better than Austin.
Get out of here.
Y'all are crazy.
What they say?
Wild.
People just think the barbecue. Texas has the best barbecue.
What's your favorite Memphis barbecue?
Yeah.
Put it in the chat. And
I'll pull up the pictures and show you how bad it is.
No, they will go.
Yeah, well, I'll drive by it and I'll go, hey, someone said that place was good. Anyways, we're going back to Texas.
Drum up interest for your videos. You're like, fuck you.
There's so much. I could spend a lifetime telling Texas stories. I don't have time for the 49 other states that don't know what they're doing.
I just want to chime in really quick. The funnest thing, the most fun thing ever was to watch Yoni go to this barbecue festival on Sunday and everybody see him and see that he's back. And it was like so heartwarming because everyone was just so excited that this like guy who's an amazing storyteller who really cared about like what they do is back to do their videos. It was really fun to watch.
Yeah, they know I just genuinely want to make them look good and tell their stories, and that's like reputation is everything.
Yeah,
and in the barbecue community, I just have nothing but friends, and it's great. So I think I'm annoying to a few people, but I slowly win them over one by one.
It's because it's your obsession, it's the thing that you love.
Yeah. I'll be at one of these, I think, at the end of the month or the middle of the month or something. Troubadour Fest.
Sweet.
We got a bunch going on.
Country music and barbecue.
Yeah, other than that, we're just having fun, hanging out, producing stuff, and
we're
doing
just
our thing.
It's like the same way you guys write jokes and want to learn how to make people laugh. We're just looking at what new ways to edit, to not just capture attention, but to really, the whole point of my show it's called Best.
Oh, we know Sancho. We know Ernest, and we know burnt beans
Seguin
very
has burnt bean
well.
barbecue. That's a great comment.
We love burnt bean.
There's places that you will be speechless. If I brought you to eat some of this Texas barbecue, you would just look at it and then look at me and then look at it and then take another bite. Anyways, what was I saying?
Damn.
We were just talking about.
Oh, the whole reason I called my show Best Barbecue is because I was so tired of these lists and these pitting them all against each other when these people, one, have no problem with each other, most of them, right? And two, just want to do the best thing. Some of them talk to each other for 6 hours from 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. just in the pit rooms, learning from each other, asking them, hey, I just can't quite get this right, or I can't quite do this, It's an amazing community. So just fighting over who's number one is like a fallacy. So I named my show Best Barbecue because you think you're going to get some boring ass list and you're getting the best story, the reason why this whole state is filled with the best barbecue in the world, instead of fighting over who's first when you have the best, hundreds of the best places.
So Texas is the best with barbecue, hands down.
Yeah, I think Carolina whole hog is another really, it's kind of a different category, but that's a huge, just methodical, like Elliot Moss is like this amazing cook out there, is a friend of mine, and he'll cook the hog and he'll cover it in salt, and then he'll knock all the salt off, and when he flips it, he'll literally like cook the skin in a way that the meat like fries in the skin. So the skin's almost like the container for this like beautiful, just like, and you're just digging through it. He has this amazing like vinegar sauce that offsets the like sweet richness of the meat. There's people who are artists, and I'm not saying they're not in every kind of barbecue, but like a lot of these places, Memphis, Tennessee, Kansas City, they're just overcooking stuff and putting too much sauce on it. They don't have that attention to detail, that methodical. When you cook a brisket, it's real easy to screw it up. So you have to pay attention to it, or else you've wasted 10 to 20 pounds of meat.
Well, I'm too poor to know, but it's good to know.
No, that's how barbecue started. Brisket's only a few dollars a pound. So it was the cheap thing that you could cook, and then because it's smoked, it would last 2-3 weeks, and you just eat off of it.
Oh, no shit. See, I was too poor to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I've always wanted to do like how like David Portnoy does the 1 bite challenge with pizza. I wanted to do that with cheesesteaks. I fucking love cheesesteaks, man.
I can tell.
And like, you dick.
Rude.
You dick.
No, it's just the way
That's
cheesesteaks.
I love cheesesteak. Nah, you right. You right. I love me some cheesesteaks. You could tell.
What you love, bro.
No, but like the whole Pat's Geno's things that you were talking about, because you were talking about the best barbecue. That's like their version of the best cheesesteak. Neither of those are the best cheesesteak in Philly.
Right, yeah.
It's just like this lore.
But you have to just like, because aren't they like across the street from each other or something?
That's what it is.
You
And they
have to
stay
just,
open
like,
super late.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah. But yeah, that's awesome. So you got the barbecue stuff going on, all the links down below for everything you guys have going on. And I know you're not a part of Kill Tony anymore, but like we wanted to get like one juicy detail, right? So I have a question for you. I was scanning the internet, looking at Reddit. I just wanted one juicy thing, and something that keeps popping up is like, hold on, let me check my notes. So you guys are in a relationship?
No, we're very good friends.
No, we're best friends, and that is it. So many people ask us all the time if we're married or if we're in a relationship or anything, and we're not. We never have been. We've never.
Yeah,
I think the internet wants to see. I think everybody wants to see it happen.
I would say just get married. Enjoy your tax break.
Yeah,
for the tax break.
There you go.
That's not a bad idea.
That's why he's on the business side of things, and I'm just the pretty face.
Well, we do have a company together now, so that's a good start. That's a good tax break.
Yeah. I don't know. I see it happening, guys. Chat, what do you think? What do you think? A marriage in 2 years? I see it. I don't know. You guys are fucking beautiful together, man. Yeah.
Kristie's probably one of the most fun, like big-hearted people I've ever met. So
thank you.
She'll like if she sees like an old lady and an old dog at the same time, she'll start crying.
I will. Oh my god! And if it's
can't handle more than one like old thing. Yeah, exactly.
We're fucked. I'll cry so bad. But no, Yoni is also, he's actually a secret goofball. And,
we're just we're a dream team, and that's why we're sticking together, because we want to see how far we can push our skills, our abilities, just what we can do in a day to help each other grow.
We truly believe we're like a dream team. It's fun to, like, as a creative, find your fellow creative and be able to kind of just build things together. Because like we said before, the journey to build something, the journey to take a risk on yourself and bet on yourself is a nerve-wracking one. So if you can find somebody that, shares that work ethic and that journey, that like you can lean on for support, it helps. And I truly believe there's nothing that we can't accomplish.
Yeah, it's like
and
the two of you.
Yeah.
You know, if you do it right, 1 + 1 = 11.
Yeah. But we're married, so
Yeah, we get fuck on a regular basis.
only for tax purposes.
Yeah, that's your
This
1 + 1.
what I
Right?
mean. And this is like a producer thing. This is what's driving me nuts. Is because of the cameras or something, your shirts aren't even the same color, and they're the same shirt.
Yeah,
No,
I
this
know.
shirt's a lot older than his. That's why. He just got that.
Like
No,
a
it's
different
because
red.
you have a yellow light and he
Yeah.
has more blue
You guys-
lighting coming through
Hang
the
on.
Exactly. You
window.
guys need to like.
I can hang on.
Like
Let me
that.
warm up my lighting. Wait, no,
Don't
that's
make us
increasing the
get
brightness.
technical.
Here, hold on.
It's just
Yoni.
like you have
Help
no.
us
Oh, I
out.
like your mothership pin.
Oh,
I didn't
thank
know
you.
what that was until you got it close to the camera.
Yeah, Offender sent me these.
Hell yeah, yeah. And
Oh, by the way, he's right there on the.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And what a cool he's a great example of just a happy dude. He's grateful for all the opportunity and you know, when we met him, it was at some random open mic and he was just cool and we hung out and talked to him just because he had a great vibe and he's had a great vibe on the show. You know, if you want an example of how to be, he's a great example because honestly, my biggest suggestion is to just give everything. Give as much time as you can to your friends, give as much of your energy to the people around you that you think deserve it, because like I said, 1 + 1 = 11. You just have to find that compatible energy that, you know, I still to this day, I can throw something. I'll be like, hey, we're getting this new piece of equipment, or I want to test this, or, you know, like I was really inspired by I can't remember the director, but he got a new camera and just for fun, he like went to Leonardo DiCaprio's hotel or some part of the set and there were no lights and he had him just light a cigar with a match. And the whole idea was like the lighting of the match and testing the camera and just all those little beautiful moments that you don't get to see. Like we're doing so much test, even just looking around this room, we've tested her setup for her stream so that, you know, she can have 2 cameras to look at. She can look more clear. We have, you know, like you can see the hair light died.
Not the hair light dying.
But like this lighting is like, it creates a little cast. Like there's so many little things you can do to make things look better. And it's just so fun to explore our own creativity together.
Absolutely. Man, this has been a fucking great podcast.
Yay! Thanks. man.
Also, just because he was just brought up, Offender is moving back to Austin, right? He moved away for a little bit. Yeah, he went out to Alaska, did some work.
Doesn't he have a van or something? Can he live wherever he wants?
Yeah, his van is at somebody's house. You guys know her and love her, but yeah, so he's
Glazer?
no.
You're so stupid.
Nice callback. Nice call. No, it's actually at Kim Congdon's house.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. No, but he's moving back. And he also said that if I got the chance to let you guys know, he's willing sweat equity to help you guys out on anything you guys are doing. Because he fucking loves you guys. Because Yoni, I don't know if I told you, he was saying how one of his fondest memories when he first got around there was he approached you. I think he was smoking a joint or something and just kind of approached you and kind of offered a peace offering and was like, if you could give any advice to me, I've never been on Kill Tony, what would you say? And you were like, bring your bangers. Bring your bangers.
Bring the heat.
Bring your bangers. That's what you said. Yeah. Bring your bangers. And that like really stuck with him. That conversation you had really stuck with him. So he loves you guys. He wants to befriend you guys. He doesn't want to like go in business or anything like that. So anything you guys need, he's out there. Hit him up. He'll help you. He'll hold a fucking camera if you need it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
we might need that it. Soon. We're
finding the limits of our.
Yeah, we're trying to like film all of our stuff and.
Well, plus like. She's just such a fun compliment to what I'm doing because there's just no women in barbecue. And she just from being around me, she gets 10 times more than the average person. Yeah. And I don't eat pork, so whenever there's a rib or whatever, she gets to eat that. So she's like already kind of a character in the show.
Oh, you have such a tough job, Kristie.
I love it.
I
I
think
get
we
to
just
stick meat in my mouth and get paid for it. I'm in. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
I think we just found out why
I
Texas
for
barbecue.
Sancho because he's freaking losing his mind. So I'm just gonna fucking.
Is he flirting with you? Is Sancho flirting with you?
Easy, Sancho.
Sancho Villa. I see you in that fucking chat.
We're gonna tell
Sancho,
Maya.
that's Yoni's wife. Calm down, dude. What the fuck is your problem, man? Jesus. That dude hits on anything with 2 legs. Actually, I saw him hit on somebody with 1 leg once.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's
Kyle,
crazy.
I just want to give you a shout out because you've been cool this whole time. Shout out to Kyle.
Who's that, Yankowski?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jankowski.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, and you know,
Sweet Jake Coulter.
He's actually a cook. He's a chef.
Oh, hell yeah. I think I saw him say that.
The thing I like about what
Thanks,
you guys are
Kyle.
doing, and the thing I like about being around the right people is, and I've seen this at the highest level also, is
Oh, thanks,
people
Dad.
will give each other jokes because you really learn what your thing is.
Yeah.
So you come up with a joke and you go, I can't tell that joke because even though I know Ron White hasn't told that joke, that's a Ron White joke. And they go,
Right.
hey, Ron White,
Yeah.
here's a joke because I can't do it. And like I've seen that a lot. And when you're around the right people, you get each other and you get like this is like some Sun Tzu shit, like know yourself and know your enemy, and you will always win battles. Like know yourself, know what's funny, know what your style is, but know your friends, and then you can, like I said, just keep giving it because you'll just keep growing and be grateful for it. You know,
Yeah.
Offender's great at showing gratitude. That's why I hung out with him that day.
That's another like struggle that everyone struggles with. I think I always will. And that's like when you start to succeed a little bit, you get a little bit of ego too.
Yeah.
And if you can figure out how to humble yourself through that ego, because that's just going to happen. That is everybody. And if you can figure out how to humble yourself and just chill and be grateful and be kind to everybody, then you're just going to be a winner.
Hell yeah.
Just work hard.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the compliment of that too. Everybody knows here any like concepts that we use, people are free to take on stage with them. Because like you said in the beginning, Kristie, it's like you can have one concept, but 10 different personalities and write 20 different jokes, so there's a lot. And I'm a big fan of that. The way that I write is I take one concept and I see how many times I can rearrange it until I drive it into the ground. And that's my process, is to just be as creative as possible with as little bit of information given. But you guys have been fucking. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, my dad showed me Kurt Vonnegut at a young age, and I love when a comic just finds that weird angle, as if you're like an alien observer, just being like, oh, this God, what was it? Remember there was someone that did that like horse joke? Was it James McCann? Remember that? And everyone was in the green room just like, how did I not think of that?
Oh, I don't think I was there for that one. I was always
there. There's just every once in a while there's someone that will just be like, they'll just like look at a straw a different way. They'll look at pumping gas a different way, and every comic in the world gets mad because they didn't think of it. So like you should be the one just thinking of every angle, how things work, how things fit together.
But really keep true to yourself,
I saw this comedian today, right? And I posted it on Comedy Writers Guild because it was so good. He was talking about how people are always hating on potheads. And he was like, they're always saying 3 things about potheads. And he did it in a more elaborate way. It was like a 3-4 minute bit. And he started off talking about how they forget everything. And he was like, I don't forget everything. I have a great memory. He said, as a matter of fact, before I came out on stage, I smoked a joint and I forgot that I had anxiety. Right. And he was like playing into that bit. Then he said the second thing that people are always saying about potheads. And then he was like, and then the last thing that they say about potheads, they forget everything. Right. So he like went back to the bit that like he had a bad memory, and it was so well done. And I was like, why did I not think of that? It's one of those jokes,
Yeah, I would say though, for especially pothead stuff, it's better to make jokes of the weird thoughts than like there's like topics like that sometimes are hard to get people because not everyone's a pothead, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
But yeah, it's I honestly think weed probably drives half of creativity on the planet, honestly.
For sure. Weed and mushrooms, for sure.
Are we allowed to smoke on this podcast?
You can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
We got to run the hazer real quick.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
I would happily
Okay.
join you, but then I would be nonverbal for the duration of the episode.
We function very well on marijuana.
Hi.
Well, now that you're sparking up the joint, let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the first joke concept of the night. All right, everybody. You guys are going to be judged, and you're going to be judged harshly, okay, by these two sweet people that came on to the podcast tonight. Quickest way to make Tony Hinchcliffe hate you. Travis, what do we got?
Working on it. I got to do a lot of scrolling because the end of jokes was like an hour ago. So
We're not complaining about that, though. We had an amazing time. This is definitely the longest we've ever had our special guest on. And honestly, no, I would have you guys on for 3 more hours if I could.
It's fun to talk.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
All right. Travis is going to be bringing that up.
All right. I feel
Is it
like
gonna
I'm
work on the-
closing
or
in
is
on
it
it.
Okay.
Hope you guys.
Let me
react.
just say, I just want to be on the record. That prompt was neither of ours idea.
It was
Travis-
mine.
Yeah, mistaken for it being on the screen for so long.
I'll be sure to edit whatever the fuck you just said out.
We're all love. We're not trying to piss anyone off. This is
Nah,
just the premise.
No, I know.
I love your premises though.
Thank you.
It started off really, really witty and like what I'm trying to say is coming up with 4 new joke concepts every single week tends to be pretty hard. So now it's kind of questions, but every now and then we have a really good one.
All right, I'm
Go ahead,
there.
Travis.
All
Yep.
right, so the first joke comes from a gentleman by the name of Dan Zilla Drums. And what Dan Zilla Drums said was, embarrass him in front of Ric Flair. And next we have a Mr. Clinton Patrick Kofia. And Clinton said, you gotta run up to Tony in the bathroom and have an actual pissing contest. He has a small urethra, so he pees slow. Thank
Fun fact.
you. Yeah.
News to me.
Yeah. Justin said, the quickest way to make Tony Hinchcliffe hate you is to say that you miss Jeremiah Watkins.
I think Reddit blew that up too much because we've hung out with Jeremiah 100 times, and if you watch that Dr. Phil special where they were like goofing around on stage, you see they're having a great time together.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah. When Tony told him this is the biggest thing you'll do in your career, so live it up.
When was that?
On the Dr. Phil.
Oh, really? I don't remember that part. Was that the same one where someone picked a fight, or was that a different one?
No, that was the one where he went into the audience and was the interpreter a couple times, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Did they have cameras on that so you could see that or no?
No, I don't recall that.
Oh my god, it's crazy. There was like a fight going
was that
down.
not in the fucking episode?
Wait, the fight with the lady when the lady was yelling at Tony?
Not the fight, but there was also like interpreters.
No, yeah. So there was a lady yelling, and that was posted live because people just pulled out their phone and started filming it. But there was an interpreter. There were 2 interpreters, and I think maybe it was a different one. I can't remember. But there were 2 interpreters, and they didn't realize that the interpreters were being them because like Dr. Phil and Tony. So they were like trying to figure out, like, basically everyone was just watching the interpreters while they were talking, and then they said something like big dick or something, and just to see like what the sign was, you know what I mean?
It, like
it was really funny for like
It was so funny.
it was really funny for like 10 minutes.
Oh, that's great.
We actually came back from backstage and like stood in the aisle just to watch the interpreters because you couldn't see them backstage.
I have a question from somebody in the chat. You guys know him, Bill Rhodes.
Hi, Bill.
Yeah. Bill said, ask them when the Iron Patriot is going to return.
That's not up to us.
I've never met the guy. I've never seen him. I have no idea.
Yeah, she doesn't know anything
I
about
saw
that.
his YouTube video once. It's a little weird.
I feel like the next time we see him will be the last time we see him too.
Aren't we like
writing jokes?
Aren't we supposed to be picking a best joke or something?
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Travis, go ahead.
All right. So the next joke comes from Mr. James Dancer. And James said, call him every name but Tony. Thanks for having me on your show, Tommy. Okay, sorry, Tori.
That's actually really funny. I like that one. That's just funny with anyone. Like that's like an old Ron Swanson thing. Like I make sure I mispronounce people's names so that they don't think I pay attention to them too much.
Wonder what would happen if you accidentally called Tony Yoni. That'd be fun. Next we have AK Alex Krieg, and AK said, deny his access to whatever redness machine that he is addicted to.
Working on the show, it was funny because I think that half of that is literally just people's TVs. Because trying to get the right, what do you call it? Trying to get like the right color. Like actually, we're in this room. There's like 3 monitors. There's 2 TVs, and I would like color the footage for Kill Tony, and then I would watch it on all the different screens just to see. But honestly, half those people that see like the red face, it's like they just have a garbage television and all the colors are blown out on everything.
Well, let's test that theory. Are our shirts matching now? Are they the same color?
They're closer.
Yes.
They're closer.
I warmed up my red light.
You have a lot of natural light behind you, so that's gonna kind of fuck it up.
You guys literally should just like have the same camera. It would that's the secret, is you just get the same camera for
Travis. I say you buy the camera because I can't afford it.
I'd say you buy the camera because I don't want it to zoom in on me every time I put my hands up.
Yeah, true. My camera does this weird thing if I do anything with my hands, and now it's not going to do it. Okay, never mind.
I also noticed
what other jokes we got?
At least on my TV, Tony seems to have his skin tone is exactly the same as an Oscar Mayer all beef hot dog.
Yeah,
That's
accurate.
So
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when we worked on the Netflix episode, like the coloring, the quality control, like that takes longer than anything that our edits or corrections or anything, because they have to figure out how to make it look right on 1,000 different kinds of screens, iPads, old ass Androids, So I mean, I think like Red Band being gray too is like this weird camera thing. They're like, he doesn't really like on the arena shows it, but something about at the mothership, he just like wasn't quite the right color, and it was something I was constantly trying to balance out, because like the red on the show, just the red on stage, it actually kills some of the reds on people. It almost dims the red. I don't know.
It exaggerates it on Tony. Like you really had your hands full because you had one guy that's like gray and then another guy that's red. It's like, what do we do with the lighting here?
I would
just then some bald guy would come out in a white t-shirt. And I'm like, oh, this shot's fucked, because the whole top of his head is just reflective. And he's got the brightest, whitest, brand new shirt that it's just blowing out everything around it.
That's a really good point that we didn't mention. I know we're going over jokes. Sorry, guys. But if you're going on any type of television show, don't wear a logo. Don't wear a white shirt. Don't wear anything too terribly bright. Stick with black, blue, green, maybe not green, but just don't
like
wear
green.
Your color. Wear the color. If you look good in blue, wear blue, but nothing too bright. And don't do stripes and don't do weird shit if you think you're going to be on camera for something. And if you wear a hat, you're going to shade your face. So if you want your face to be seen, don't wear a hat.
If you
That goes for any camera thing that you're gonna do. And
yeah, you see how I tip my
yeah,
hat
you
up?
see how his hat's tipped up?
But we actually have good lighting, so I can actually wear it like this, and I'm still...
Yeah, you also told Offender not to wear that cowboy hat ever again.
Yeah, because his face was dark.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like it just looks like a cowboy hat floating on an orange fucking jumpsuit.
And yeah, and if I could correct you, Kristie, sorry for correcting you, but if you are gonna wear a logo, definitely wear this one right here, the
Yeah,
Comedy
they-
Writers Guild, where we
Yeah.
fuck bitches and get funny.
If it's like a local show or if it's the Comedy Writers Guild or something like that, that's fine. But
Yeah.
like, don't wear a Coca-Cola shirt or a Nike shirt.
Yeah,
Or
I love like
Team or
Mark
something.
Norman rocks the Tipatina shirt. You know, rock some local. There's a guy. Is that Jack Shaw? Someone had the coolest, like, you know, support your local barista with like, it was like a drawing of the little corner that the coffee shop was on.
Oh,
But in general, like if you want to see a great example of the cameras not being able to handle it, Zach Amico wears like a white shirt on. I mean, it's got to be 200 episodes ago, but at the Vulcan, where I already had a lot of challenges with the cameras and the lighting, Zach Amico is just like a glowing orb the whole episode. It,
well, he's like a
drove me
white
nuts.
screen, dude.
He's
He's like if you went into a movie theater but nothing was playing.
yeah, the white screen.
Frosty
Okay,
the Snowman if it
Phil,
didn't melt.
Yeah.
Phil's really wanting to know.
Yeah,
when we're
we gotta
doing
pick
the
a joke.
All right, keep going, Travis. Sorry.
All
Let's fly through these.
Gotcha. So next, and this is probably the most reactions I have ever seen on a comment for this podcast, comes from Jake Coulter, and he said,
My king.
and he said, bringing his ex-producers on your podcast.
That's really funny. Yeah, that's only funny. I mean, does it have to be funny in general? Because it's funny right now, but it literally wouldn't make any sense. Like if you told someone it tomorrow, you know.
I mean, use your judgment.
But that's really funny.
Like as in the moment and for
Yeah.
this thing, yeah, that's hilarious. That's one of those. Why didn't I think of that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
I bet half you guys in chat are literally thinking right now, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
like,
Got him.
great fucking like
That's a roast almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jake, my king, my
I know.
king.
What we got next, Travis?
Next, we have Mike Freezy Coolin. And Freezy said, I call myself Pang Dang. And next, we have
There, I don't know.
Jacob Offender D. Legal. And he said, the quickest way to make Tony Hinchcliffe hate you is to point out the fact that the show will never be the same without these two. Aw.
Mm.
Aw, that's just sweet.
That's very sweet. Thank you. We love you. Ask kissing
We-
will do
we
you
left-
no good.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
It will get you everything. No, we left. You know, we trained a really great crew, and they're doing a great job. I haven't heard many complaints about the show, so
Yeah, we love that.
they're in good hands.
We're glad it's kicking along and yeah.
Good.
So,
And on this side of things, Offender already knows, but he can't make it on. He's already our closer. So technically he can't win, but it was a very sweet comment.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
Yeah, Jake's winning right now.
Okay.
Well, next joke comes from Dan Zilla Drums, and Dan said, catching the soap midair instead of letting it drop to the floor.
Wait, say
Okay.
that one again. Sorry, I was reading chat.
Catching the soap midair instead of letting it drop to the floor. And it's a thinker, ain't it? Next, we have Nikki Halstead. And Nikki's... Oh, never mind. That's not a joke for the concept. She's just announcing that she is off to a mic. Best of luck, Nikki. Break a leg.
Yay,
Luck, Nikki.
Kill it, Nikki.
Get it, Nikki.
Hustle.
Take one step forward on stage.
Fuck yeah. Next, we got Justin Dean. And Justin said, to say California's homeless is better than Austin's homeless. In what respect? Jesus.
Well, it's funny because like I could see if someone was like say that California is better than Austin, but it's like funny that it's say the homeless are better because it's like no one fucking cares.
It's like the best barbecue, but it's the best homeless.
See, I thought Nashville had the best homeless because Tim Dillon said so live at the Ryman, and then his special comes out, and apparently it's lost. I don't know.
You saw a guy that was like folded up like a briefcase today.
Dude, it was crazy.
It was crazy.
Like he
was like you know, like a briefcase just sitting straight up. He had his like head between his legs, and his like butt was right at his heels, so he was literally like this wide.
I couldn't look at
And
it.
he was just passed out like that.
Crazy.
What do they call that? The fent bent?
Yeah, fentanyl, whatever.
Bentley. Well, if he's on the ground, it's not a lean.
I was like, if you put a handle on that guy, you just pick him up and
yeah, just carry him all the way to California. Get him out of Austin.
Just walk by. That's a premium homeless right there.
All right, so that one and Jake are in the lead.
All right, what we got, Travis?
Spencer Allen Eskridge, and he said the quickest way to piss off Tony is to complain, name drop, not put the mic back, mention a time that you met him that he definitely doesn't remember, and be a cuter, more inviting bottom than him.
Whoa! I like how many little like that's what was really funny to me.
I mean, that's like a bingo card that a fan could do.
Yeah.
Not putting the mic back is hilarious.
That's what got us.
Put the mic back.
Oh wait, that's another note. If you put a microphone right in front of your face, that means the camera can't see your beautiful face.
The microphone stand.
Yeah.
If you're not like a person who talks on the stand, then get the stand behind you, because there's times where like I'm trying to get the shot because there's a mic stand right in there.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
put it behind you.
Get it out of there.
And that's for any show. And
Be like Casey Rocket.
If you're a mic on the stand person, which you don't have to be, but if you are, because there are some of you out there, just make sure you adjust it so it's not in your face, pointed down, because then you're just not doing yourself any favors.
Non-verbals.
Yeah.
They mean something.
In that case, so next we have AK Alex Krieg, and AK said, "Have bigger teeth."
Bigger teeth.
That's just mean. I think that's mean. Don't be mean.
AK, that was funny.
Tony is very welcome to fire back at him. We encourage that.
Yeah, I see him in the chat.
Next we have Danzilla Drums, and Dan said, "Go." Dan said, "Go on stage in a full Iron Man suit."
Oh, yes.
Again, but you have to like know stuff to actually.
I know. Hold on.
You want to know the actual way to do it? Do like a bad character, or I don't know what to call it. It's like you like referencing the show too much.
Oh yeah.
Not. It's like worse than an impression. It's like you're like, I can't think of one, but there's just the ones that's like it like hurts my heart when they try to do it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's like they like reference Mike Gonzalez doing something with Tony. You know what I mean? They just like try to reference the show while they're standing there, and I don't know why, but it just never works.
It's cringy.
It makes me need to go to like yoga. I gotta like stretch my back out. It makes me
I know.
Yeah,
the thing that gets me with Tony, I think the way to piss Tony off is to mention how few black people are in the crowd. He hates it. He's like, what are you talking about? There's a black guy over there. There's a black guy over there, right? Black guy, you like comedy, right? Like, do not mention that the crowd is mostly white. He hates that.
Well, it's better on the road, but in Austin actually has a whole demographic problem where we're one of the only cities that's growing with a diminishing black population. But that's a whole problem for Austin.
Yeah.
That makes the clubs and everything you go to kind of white here.
Yeah, it pisses Tony off, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Were we there for that? I don't remember that happening. Did that happen on an episode?
Oh, it's like very subtle, but it happened on a couple episodes. That's why I like noticed it. Yeah, like if somebody says, like he doesn't get pissed off, but if somebody mentions how few black people are there, he definitely has to strike back with something. He's just like, what are you
Yeah,
talking
well-
about? There's 2 right there. And like, there's only 2, you know, like he doesn't mention anyone else. But also jumping back to what you were saying about the Iron Patriot, to where you kind of like have to know some things. How do you guys feel about like how the show has progressed to where like in the past few years, it seems like people only know the past few years. Like nobody's taken the time to actually go back from the beginning and watch all the way through.
It's amazing that people watch 2 hours of anything. You know what I mean? It's amazing that you guys get, you know what I mean? Watch time. Like I think the internet is just this beautiful place where people can find what they want to watch and spend their time doing it. You know what I mean? I spent every Monday watching that show live broadcast from the Comedy Store, and it's not the same show that's in Austin now, but I think it's the whole story. You know what I mean? So if you want to watch the whole story, you can go back. Honestly, it's just fun to like, you know, YouTube has the little thing where you can see what people like rewatched or whatever the most. If you just go to old episodes and just jump through those little bumps, there's so many like, but there's also like there's a benefit to watching the whole thing. Like the episode where we discovered Aaron Belial with Ali Makovsky, it's just bad. The comics are bad, and people are like losing their. Yeah, there's a puppet guy.
I had
like
so much fun cutting that teaser.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was like my favorite teaser that I ever cut.
and it just feels like this cringe that just won't end. A guy jumps on stage in like a fucking karate costume, and everyone's already like even the crowd's just turning on everyone. And then Aaron Belial comes in and just it's worth watching like the 2 hours of crap to see Aaron Belial just like level the room. Everyone's on their feet. Like it just like again, it can you just change the room, and then you can feel like it. I'll literally when I watch old episodes, like I put headphones on, because especially the Mothership episodes, we have a sound guy that makes like full surround. So if you put headphones on and close your eyes, you should feel like you're in the room. And I don't think people. That's what I would say. I would say, who cares about skin tones, gray, red? Have better sound when you're watching the show, because a lot goes into the sound for that show that people don't realize, and it's so much fun to just like you feel like you're in the room if you have a good set of headphones. You should at least.
Oh wow. Wow.
Anyways,
actually, I typically watch right here, so I have these on, so I do get that experience. So
Yeah, me too. Whenever I watch, I'm just sitting here. I'm playing. I got Stardew Valley on one monitor, Kill Tony on the other, and yeah, same.
I love that. Stardew Valley, shout out.
Oh, she's such a gamer. It's so cute.
Fuck Shane, that guy's a dick. All right. Anyway,
we have any more?
Oh yeah. So next we have Lexi Nicole Lego, and Lexi said, quickest way to piss Tony off, forgetting to refer to him as Kill Zaddy while you're balls deep in his end zone.
That was creative.
It's a dirty ass joke.
That was wild. I went on a ride. I didn't know I was going on.
Yeah. Next we have Joffrey Warren Featherstone. Joffrey said they look like. Oh, wait, this isn't a joke for the concept, but I'll say it anyway. They look like they are healthy co-parents of a 17-year-old juggalo.
He's talking about you. That's great.
Next comes from Jake Coulter. Jake Coulter said, say that you're not retarded.
Wait, doesn't he already have one? Or do people get to do 2 jokes?
Yeah, no, you can do as many as you want. I'm reading them based on
his other one's funny.
Yeah, his other one's fine.
Yeah. Like I said, his other one broke the reaction record for the podcast.
Good job.
Next,
Good job, Kate.
Next comes from Matt DeWald Atkins. Matt said, the quickest way to make Tony hate you is to have a vagina. Yeah. Next is
that's the other thing. Is it like this almost all encompasses like the quickest way for him to hate you is to to do a bad gay joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
Love you all.
Me too.
Sorry, that was to Lexi.
She's over here reading the chat. She's like multitasking.
This is what I do.
Yeah, she's a Twitch streamer, of course.
I love this shit. Sorry, I'm sorry I keep talking to chat, but like I feel bad not including them. Okay, continue.
Now, let me just say, you can come on here anytime you want to talk to chat. Either of you. Okay, so don't apologize.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate
It's
it.
nice to feel welcome.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So next we got Juan Sancho Villa, and Sanchito said, "Boy, oh boy, I'm just gonna chill on this one." All right, got a bunch of reactions. I don't think that was a joke for the concept, and that actually was all.
Okay, wait. What was the? I remember Jake's. What was the other one again that we really liked?
Well, it was from a Fender, and he's kind of not qualified because he gets to come on it.
No, the one that was long. It was from,
that was Spencer.
Yes.
Spencer, that's it.
Yeah, you want me to read it?
Spencer was on Kill Tony as well.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, fairly recently too.
Yeah, episode 742.
Yeah. Spencer said, "Quickest way to piss off Tony." Nice.
How did you know that?
I just said a random
I was
number.
gonna say, are you autistic or something, dude? Like you just memorize numbers like that? Yeah, it was like 36 minutes and 22 seconds in, he was on.
I met people from 17 different countries.
I do this all the time, and the best is when I do it to other people, and Kristie's standing right next to me, and she's like trying so hard to keep it straight because she just knows from the delivery that I'm just full of shit.
No, I was gonna say, you saw my face. I was like, how did you know that?
That's what broke me. I was like,
It took me for a second because you were
so confident with it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Putting Tylenol on the barbecue.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
But Spencer said, "Quickest way to piss off Tony is to complain, name drop, not put the mic back, and mention a time you met him that he definitely doesn't remember, or be a cuter, more inviting bottom than he is."
Now,
I think it's good up until that last part's just like over the top.
The last part is the part that I'm like, I don't know, I can't vote for that one.
The other thing I want to say, because we've been there for a few of these, when people like act like we all hung out, I remember that person like came up and said what's up, and we're like, hey man, like, oh, thanks for watching, and like, yeah, he hung out, but it wasn't like he like stood by us for 2 minutes and we were like, hey, great to meet you. You know what I mean? All these people act like, oh yeah, we chilled for 3 hours. You know what I mean? It's like, I've been there. These people exaggerate those stories, and then it's just boring.
Yeah.
And Kristie was the other matching jacket, by the way.
That I do have a matching jacket.
No, I'm saying that when the guy was like, everyone was wearing matching jackets, it was really just Tony and Kristie.
Mike?
Yeah, yeah, you're talking about Mike Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
I said it, yes, Mike Ryan.
Yeah, Mike Ryan, but he goes by Mike Shrum, I believe.
No, it's the other way around. Like,
right.
The one is his government name, and Mike Ryan is what he takes to the stage.
Tomorrow you'll be canceled.
Yeah, no. Stop it.
Stop dead naming comics.
But yeah, when he was talking about those matching jackets,
that was Kristie that had a matching jacket.
And that was the only jacket I had, or I would have changed.
Yeah, and it was a Kill Tony 10-year anniversary like custom bomber jacket. So we should all wear them and walk down the street.
They're my favorite jackets.
That's the one thing we didn't do, is get a picture of everyone wearing the jackets.
Yeah,
that was the one mistake.
No. Anyways, sorry.
Did you know he started a podcast because of that, or he named his podcast after that? Travis, what's his podcast called again?
I think it's The Secret Order of the Matching Jackets.
Yeah, that's his
No,
podcast.
really?
Yeah. No, the Secret Society of Matching Jackets.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
So-
I love Mike Ryan. He's always been a solid minute when I've seen it. He's always enjoyable to watch.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, his fucking Akon bit is legendary.
Yes.
He's funny, dude. He's a grinder too. So like you gotta respect him, you know?
Yeah, he was a special guest on the Comedy Writers Guild too.
Hell
he-
yeah, that's a
he's
good guess. Dude.
Good guy.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you guys are voting for Jake.
Yeah, he
Awesome,
killed
Jake.
it. That was
Jake-
really funny. It's clever. It's funny. It wasn't mean. It was good.
Absolutely.
I liked it.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast. I had such a good time.
Yeah, we're fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
And you guys are very humble.
I told you.
I'm
that.
saying we had fun.
Yeah.
He's the one being Mr. Cocky.
No, I'm just saying. I told you had a good concept, and it took Kristie a couple tries to convince me. But I respect the hustle, and I respect the show. And the four of us talked for like 3 hours the other night, just sharing.
Yeah,
It was great.
They're about
Just getting comfortable with each other.
Can I just say one more thing really quick?
Say 10 more. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say to all of you guys, like, I love y'all. To everyone that I got to see, like, at the signups and stuff, you guys were just a really special part of my experience on Kill Tony, and I am really, I can't speak enough. Just keep following your dreams and work as hard as you can, because why not? You only get one life, and I promise you, I'm older. All my friends are married and have kids. I'm not married. I don't have kids, and I am enjoying my life, just working and doing whatever. And even if you're married and you have kids, you can still make it happen. But for the ones that don't, and they're wondering if they should settle down or whatever and stop following their dream, do it. Just keep doing it. It's so much fun. And you keep challenging yourself, and just take the fails, because when you fail, you will win, and you will keep winning. So just don't ever give up. If you don't give up, you can't fail. Just gotta keep trying. So
I love
anyway,
It doesn't matter if you make mistakes. It's just hard. You just have to do your best to never make the same mistake twice. You know what I mean? That was always the thing. We made lots of mistakes. The 10-year anniversary show where Cam got famous and everything, we were in the back stumbling all over each other, getting locked in stairwells and shit.
I did get locked in a stairwell.
But we learned everything we could from every mistake we made, and just kept making every show better, because I deep in my heart, once I discovered the show in 2017 or whenever it was, I believed it deserved a better platform, and we just worked our asses off to give it that.
To do whatever we could, because we loved it, and it was a fun journey. Thank you guys for.
It's a wild show, and
for joining us.
I've been telling people that there's all these concepts you guys have on. There's that Absolute show. There's a lot of stuff out there, so don't just watch Kill Tony, do all that. Watch your favorite guy, but keep an eye out. There's really some amazing creators out there, like you guys, just trying to find a new thing, trying to find a new way. And the best thing about this is what she loves is this chat that she can interact with, and the fact that everyone that's part of the guild can just grind away together. I think that's the evolution of your thing, is like, you do these things with different people, but also just like help each other. How can you like weaponize the guild so that you guys are the funniest writers that exist?
That's what I've been trying to inspire in everybody, not to grow my dream, right? Because you guys were kind of helping Tony grow his dream. And I feel like it's maybe gotten to the point to where you recognize like, oh shit, I have aspirations of my own. And you guys are now able to partake in that. But like, that's why I created the guild. This is almost like open source comedy, right? So like, everybody can take the concepts, do whatever they want with it. Everybody can participate. We have a few guys that are a part of our production crew. Like none of us are getting paid for this yet, hopefully, but it's just a fun experience for everybody to come by and be creative together. And it's like, what do you have to contribute? What do you have to offer? Do you want to contribute and offer? Cool. You're in the guild. You're in the family. And you guys are now in the family, and we appreciate you so much.
We love you guys. And all these comments, y'all are so sweet.
And don't forget, man, like, if you have 1,000 great fans, you can do it. Like, if as a comic, if you can get 50 to 100 fans in 10 cities, you could tour for years. You know what I mean? You don't need a million followers to do shit. And like what you guys are doing, you get 200 people that every once in a while you ask them for $1. You know what I mean? You're starting to fund the show. And I bet you half the people in the chat, would love to Venmo you $1 if they knew it went back to more of this, or, a fucking camera that has clear picture, because we work so hard to set up a camera for you guys.
Thank you. Guys, send me all your money. I need cameras.
My favorite, but you have to bring the value. Like one of my favorite new Instagrammers, I can't think of his name, but it's this dude in his car, and he's like, let me give you 6 years of therapy in 60 seconds. And then at the end, he's like, now cash at me $5.
Oh, wow.
And it's like I bet, he gets 1 million views. If 1% of those people do that.
Yeah, he's no longer living in a car. Yeah.
I think he's just in the car because he's trying to stay away from his wife or something. There's a whole thing, or maybe his wife inspires him. I can't remember, but he talks about his wife in a bunch of them. Good or bad.
Yeah, his wife inspires him to stay out of the house. Yeah. What, you guys have been fucking great.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. And I will be messaging you both tomorrow, giving my gratitude as well.
Oh, yay.
All right.
And
good luck on all your future endeavors.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Keep an eye out. Hopefully we all get to grow together and we talk again, and you guys have a whole new setup and 1,000 more comments. And, I'm racking up YouTube views and telling my favorite stories.
Yeah, man. And I'll be out there to eat all the pork you need me to eat.
Yay.
You'll be happy you said that.
Yeah.
And I'll come eat 10 cheesesteaks in a day, and we'll film it.
I love them. You can tell.
We'll do a gym session, cheesesteaks, and then maybe like an evening jog. I need that.
Yeah, definitely the jog.
We're getting in a finish. Show them your guns before they sign off.
Yeah, that's my left arm too.
She's jacked. She's at the. I took her to meet my trainer, and we worked out together a couple times. And it's good because when you have someone to work out with, you can kind of switch off sets. So now we go to the same trainer, and we're there 5-6 days a week.
Hell yeah! Damn.
And it just fuels everything because we don't. It's like so much harder to just lay on the couch and be. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, let's get up and do something. I got energy. I got
Get motivated.
Oh, Jam Fox, thank you. Bye, guys. Whatever.
Oh shit! It glitched out for a second. I was like, did you?
No.
He's like, anyways, bye.
I was like, Travis, get him the fuck out of here. No, never. All right, guys. Well, we will be looking forward to what you guys are doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Take care.
Bye. We love you.
Peace. Love you. Wow.
So many records that were just broken.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, as I said 10 times before, look down in the link below. Just give them a follow.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the least you can do, just give them a follow. Travis, you have all the links, correct?
Yeah, well, I have every link that Kristie sent me before the show. Yeah, definitely jump in Kristie's Twitch stream too, because if I ever get a free moment, I'm definitely going to jump in and check that out.
Yeah, I'm going to download Twitch myself just so that I can do that.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And let's bring on Jay Coulter. Jay Coulter won that round. Good job, dude.
I forgot somebody won. Yeah, one moment here. Let me bring him up. I had him up, but the Facebook app loves to do this new thing where every time I set my phone down for more than 10 seconds, it loses my place. But Jake, you now have a link. Go ahead.
Travis, have you not learned anything? Put your fucking phone down. We can't see your beautiful face.
My face is beautiful.
Were you not listening to any of that conversation?
I didn't realize my face was so beautiful.
All right, second joke concept of the night. Best way to make sure comics are qualified to sign up for arena shows.
Boom. Start a joke.
That one is for Kristie. Jake.
Hello.
Yo, dude, you just got voted on by Yoni and Kristie, dude.
I know. I cannot believe it. I had no idea Kristie even knew who I was.
And not
yeah.
only that, even if they didn't, you would have won anyway. You broke the record for most reactions to a joke on the podcast.
Woo. Yeah, but like Kristie said, I feel like it's one of those jokes that, oh, why didn't I think of that? It was right there.
But the thing is, you did think of it.
I did.
It was perfect, man. Beautiful. And that's a beautiful example of like somebody who actually works their craft. And, you know, they say the mind is a muscle. The more you work it out, the better it gets. And you've definitely been writing. Hopefully you've been writing enough to the point to where you have some roast jokes that you're going to be tossing at Sancho Pancho here shortly on the Comedy Writers Guild.
Yeah, this is my one problem with you. He's the one dodging me. He's the one who suddenly became busy on Thursdays.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? You're absolutely right, because he's out there chasing tail, man. You're in here grinding, getting it every fucking day, writing jokes, and he's out here just chasing tail.
I know, and the one thing is like I have a bunch of jokes to show for my effort. He has no tail to show for his.
Would you listen to that? Ladies, let me tell you, if you happen to be in the club tonight and you got this like short, cute, handsome looking Mexican dude hitting on you, don't worry. He's in my DMs with the same punchlines. No, he's got no punchlines. He's got only pickup lines. Jake's working on punchlines. He's working on pickup lines. Who's on Comedy Writers Guild right now? Who's getting shout out by Yoni and Kristie? This fucking guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's focused on ruining your marriage. I'm focused on making you laugh.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're ruining my marriage, dude. Get out of my fucking inbox.
You know, he started flirting with Kristie the second that y'all asked, like, if they were together, if they were gonna get married.
Damn.
Yeah, and of course, Sancho also said, "Yeah, go ahead and get married. I am Sancho."
Yeah, yeah. Well, he also said about you grinding. He said, "Yeah, he's grinding on dudes."
I bet he is. That's why he joined the military.
Yeah. No, he said that about you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but don't worry. Don't worry. That's just small talk to some guy who's not working his craft.
I know. He knows I'm not in the comments right now, so he's trying to pop off while I'm not there.
He's feeling safe, dude, behind that keyboard.
I know. I'm just saying the only time he's ever won to come on here was when I wasn't on the episode.
You make a valid point, dude. Yeah, I mean, he needs to step his game up. Well, I'm glad we got this beef really fueled. Maybe that'll put some fire up under his ass.
I know. I'm just talking shit because I know he won't be at the next Kill Tony. So he has time to cool down before he kicks my ass.
How's everything going with you, man?
It's going really good. I just did a show for Sancho and Seguin. I feel like it went really well. I'm getting voted into the show by Kristie and Yoni, which is crazy.
You could put that on a resume, dude.
Dude, I fucking know. Now I'm just hoping she accepts my friend request on Facebook.
See, you're trying to get friend requests accepted. Sancho's only worried about sliding in DMs. He doesn't even send a friend request.
I know, but like,
I like the way
how well that's working out for him.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, you got a point.
Oh, I'm kidding. I love you, Sancho. I promise. Don't beat me up.
No,
like, you know how embarrassing it is to get beat up by a midget in the middle of a bunch of comedians?
Be careful. He just punches straight out at nutsack level.
I know. the only punches he can do is punching up.
Yeah, he can only punch up. Damn. He said to me the other day, he said, man, if Comedy Writers Guild really blows up, don't forget about us little people, you know? And I thought
know.
he meant midgets. How am I going to forget midgets, dude? They're a literal thing.
But you notice how he only reaches out to you when he thinks you're going to be bigger than him? Don't let him fool you. Like, I have to be your favorite in the couple. I knew y'all first.
I don't know. To win my love, there's only one way to win my love, and that's
I'll
through
send
a
you
roast
pizza.
battle.
I know, Sancho, just pick a date. Like,
All right.
I got you.
Balls in your court, Sancho.
I know. I was so embarrassed. You told that to fucking Kristie. Like I'm the coward. I've been trying to get him on, and suddenly he became famous with this fictional dude named Mexican OT. And
Yeah.
or
He
his
is
dad.
partying. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, go.
No, he is partying with Mexican OT and his father, which
Okay,
is pretty cool.
Okay, I can use AI too. I'm just saying, the one time he invited me to come to like the after party on Kill Tony, because Mexican OT's dad was there. Suddenly he didn't show up and didn't text Sancho back for the next day. And
yeah, that's some backstabbers that they were talking about. You know, you're gonna have those.
And then, dude, to make it even worse, he promised me pussy for his show in Seguin. He's like, "Oh, my best friend fucking loves you," and suddenly the night of the show, he tells me, once I arrive to the show, "Oh, my best friend's in the hospital. I didn't think to mention it before now." And
what a dog.
I know.
Dude, he might be the only person that I know that will invite you to the show and pay you in pussy.
I know. I was trying to be a friend. She wasn't even that pretty. I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit.
Just kidding.
Damn. He's like, just kidding. Let me stop before I never get laid again.
I know. I'm just kidding. That was a joke for hee-hees and ha-has.
That's funny, man. Well, Jake, you've made it on multiple times, man. I hate to do this, but we are going to cut these to like 10 minutes tonight.
You're all good.
Yeah, I got work in the morning, and so does Travis. And, you know, I think it was great that we got to hang out with them, though. I think everybody loved that.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome. That was by far, I think, y'all's best interview ever. And I was engaged the entire 2 hours, and I have ADHD. So that kind of says something.
Hell yeah.
But that was so interesting and really fucking cool that y'all got to do that.
It's like a different perspective, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because we've had comics on the show, we've had bookers, and we've had like actual paid comedians on the show, but never have we had like a production crew, especially like it's not even a production crew, it's the production crew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
It was amazing. Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on, dude. Your fucking joke was amazing.
Thank you.
We appreciate you being part of the Comedy Writers Guild, bro, and a friend.
Yes, and I love everything y'all are doing. Keep at it, homie.
Thank you, brother.
Later.
All right, that was Jay Coulter, aka the man who is gonna murder Sancho Pancho when it comes time, when Sancho fucking steps up. All right, balls in your court, Juan. Let's see what you got. Let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the second joke concept of the night. Best way to make sure comics are qualified to sign up for arena shows.
Speaking of which, I just saw Kristie Nova jump back in the chat and she said, Jake Coulter, I followed you back. That's right, she followed you back. She didn't say she accepted your friend request because she doesn't want to have a front row seat to you being annihilated by my dude Sanchito. I'm calling it now. Sancho's gonna murder him.
Oh, you're Team Sancho?
I'm Team Sancho, man. No,
I'm
Sancho
Team
all
Jake.
the way. No,
I'm Team Jake.
He's low, he's
All right.
grounded, he's centered. Nah,
Yeah.
Sancho's got
He
this.
does have a good center of gravity. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All
Team
right.
Jake versus Team Sancho. All right. Yeah, good to see Kristie in the chat. Good to see that she followed him back. There you go, Jake. Your dreams have come true.
All right.
If she wasn't married to Yoni, you know?
Yeah. Doesn't bother Sancho though. Anyway, you want to You already did. Okay. So the first joke comes from Joffrey Warren Featherstone, and Mr. Featherstone said, actually, this wasn't a joke for the concept, but he said Jake looks like the most righteous gemstone. The first actual joke comes from Cole Burner, still rocking the Toronto logo in spite of everything. Cole Burner said, the best way to make sure a comedian is qualified is to have Brian Holtzman threaten to rape him just first. That threw me, sorry. To have Brian Holtzman threaten to R-word them first just to see how tough they are.
Somehow I can picture that.
Yep, if we weren't already banned from TikTok, we would have just got it right there.
That's all right. Fuck TikTok.
Yeah, fuck TikTok. Clarence Ray Ash said, view their SNL audition tapes. Yeah.
Okay.
And next we have Nikki Halstead. And Nikki Halstead said, best way is to make sure they're willing to suck a toe or two.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Harmon's in. That's why he just... We already know.
Yeah, I'll be the only one getting pulled out the bucket.
Yeah.
I'm sucking all them toes.
And next up, this may come as a shock to you, Harmon. We have Kristie Bacon. And
oh yeah, I saw her in the chat.
Oh, okay. Well, Bacon said, have everyone give a one-liner when signing up. If they don't laugh, then no bucket for you.
That's actually a fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering if Kristie was going to do that in Nashville.
Yeah.
But then again, we had like 400 people going in. Like, if everybody did one joke, that's a long time.
The line would have had to have formed at like 8 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I don't hate it though. I don't know. Kristie might get in now. She's grown a lot since Nashville. Next we have Brian Lewis. And Brian Lewis said, you're not ready for an arena until you've heard silence so long you start confessing to crimes. Yeah.
Okay.
And next we have Andy Dellinger. And Andy Dellinger said, make sure they have a disability. It's a disability disability to do comedy, you would think would be sufficient. And that was all. All right, so let me hit it with a refresh just to see if there's any other qualifiers, see if anyone else came out on top.
And while you're doing that, Kristie Nova said, you can't do that because jokes are meant for an audience. You can't really gauge one-on-one. Also, who am I really to judge that? No, you have a point. But if they can't come up with a joke right away, because that's a thing, if they can't, maybe that's what it is. It's like, tell me a joke. If they're like, and they can't think of one, maybe they shouldn't be on a stage.
Yeah. I mean, if I was told in line, hey, tell me a joke, I probably would have been like, too, because I don't know, I would have just been analyzing which one should I go with. But anyway, the winner with a total of 5 reactions, the joke was, you're not ready for an arena until you've heard silence so long you start confessing to crimes, and that was Brian Lewis.
I feel like everybody just wants Brian Lewis on the podcast. He has turned out to be Comedy Writers Guild's like newest fan favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is great. Also, Juan Sancho said Thanksgiving roast. Oh, hold on. He disappeared. Thanksgiving roast battle. Put it in the books. CWG and less importantly, Jake. So I think we have our date, guys. That around Thanksgiving. Our Thanksgiving episode, Jake and Juan Sancho will be going at it.
Here's the problem with that. Thanksgiving usually falls on Thanksgiving, the day where people kind of fuck off to be with their families. So I would be a little bit worried that we would have like a lot of scheduling conflicts, but
Listen, this is Comedy Writers Guild. We are the family. So bring your turkey, bring your yams, Kyle Yamkowski, and let's have some fun.
hey, if the crowd is down, I'm down.
Yeah. Did you also know that Christmas falls on Thursday this year?
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep. We will be interviewing Jesus Christ himself.
Yes.
And believe it or not, that is not a joke.
I love it when that fool brings me presents. All right.
Only other person's birthday that I care about besides my own.
Oh, that's sweet.
No, not you. Jesus.
Oh.
Hey,
shit, y'all. What's up, guys?
dude. There's the fucking manic man himself.
Fuck yeah.
Before we get him going, we have a concept to introduce.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, let me turn this volume down. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, there's been so much going on in this podcast that I almost forgot. But
yeah,
how could I forget what this podcast is all about? With the third Joe concept of the night, most fun disabilities missing from the golden ticket roster.
God, are you fucking serious? The most fun disabilities.
Yeah. Hold on, dude.
I've got 3 of them.
I guess you put it above. Don't. I'm gonna be like Tony. Don't fucking interrupt me, okay?
Oh shit.
All right, go ahead. What's going on, Brian?
Oh, not much except for enjoying this wonderful fucking beverage right here.
Fuck yeah! I need a fresh one. I'll be right back.
Oh, that wouldn't happen to be Topo Chico, would it? The official, unofficial.
Oh, shit. So that's how you pronounce it. I thought it was Topo Chaco.
I know you were saying that all fucking that video that you made. You're like Topo Chaco. No, it's Topo Chico.
Yeah,
not to be confused with. You remember the Choco Tacos?
Yeah, that's kind of
yeah.
I had a little too much fun on Halloween. I just recovered from Halloween night this morning. Holy moly!
Choco Taco is actually what you call it when a female wipes from back to front.
I thought that was a rusty or bloody. No, it's not. It's exactly what you just said. It is. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
You're right. I'm right.
Yeah. It's this old shirt. Sorry, I'm just showing off some stupid shit. This is just a good night. I'm so fucking excited about this. I've had a very, very, very terrible fucking migraine today. Fucking Facebook removed my marketplace. Megalodon shark tooth saying I was selling live animals and shit. I'm like, this is a fucking fossil, you piece of shit motherfucker. This is 3.5 million years old. I'm still live body parts. So somebody flagged that. They were mad at me. Some I don't even want to say. Can I say cunt on here? I can say cunt, right? Okay. All right. Good.
I was Australian last episode and it went fine.
Oh shit, that's right. And also, guess what? I have stopped smoking weed as of last week. I tripped so hard on Halloween that I was like, weed's no good for you, Brian. And then I quit. And then it like really happened.
How's that been helping you?
Dude, I feel smarter, like way smarter. In fact, like I so damn smart. I found my 14 karat gold chain. I've been finding things that I haven't seen in so long, and it's been so much better for my brain to do this. And but I still like tripping like a lot, and that was really good. That's like going to church, so that's gonna stick around. It's just the weed thing was really fucking me over.
I love how he stopped smoking weed and just cleaned his room, and like he's like, oh, I just found shit that I haven't found in a while, but all he did was just clean.
I know, and it's so fucked up. Like, I found so much fucking shit. You should see how much extra green I found in my ashtray. I was dumping like fucking green bowl. I was taking like one hit, just getting a little bit of the green off and then throwing it all away in there. See that? I was just wasting it, just smoking the green hits and then dumping it. Like, what was wrong with me? It's so
Dude,
fucking
he's
stupid.
the only guy that could quit smoking weed. And when he does, in the process, he finds weed and then starts smoking weed again.
Look at what else I found when I quit smoking weed. I found more weed. Look at this shit. This is really fucked up. I can't even believe this one. And I just realized it's for when Thanksgiving hits. I like to cook it. Look at all this fucked up shit in there. Oh, there's kratom in there. Now that shit's gay as fuck. Forget about that. Kratom, whatever. Kratom's okay. I don't shut the fuck up. At least it's not that 708 bullshit. That stuff's been sending them to the rehab lately. Holy shit, that stuff's scary. Look at this. All this is, it's whenever I grind up shake. I don't throw away stems, and I don't throw away I won't throw if it's a hybrid or over hybridized strain. I won't throw away the buds. Some of them are just a little too solid to smoke, and they're just I'm not into hybrid strains that, especially runts. Ugh, that shit. All the runt strains fucking suck. And if anyone disagrees with Matt, kiss my ass. The best weed was from 2010 when the sour diesel was at its peak. That's when
Blue
it was at
Dream,
its
baby.
Do what?
Blue Dream.
Blue Dream was good. That was a high anxiety sativa leaning hybrid. I didn't feel like it was too much of an indica like some people thought, but I was probably getting the wrong phenotype every time, but it doesn't really matter anymore. See the way I'm talking now, like this is weird shit.
Dude, you seem
like,
smarter.
I know it was the weed that was doing it. I mean, damn, look at this. This fucking quartz looks exactly like a fucking peace sign look, it's got a thumb and two fingers. This shit is insane. Like, I'm noticing things and fucking I mean, it is incredible. There's so much other. Look at these rolling papers. What the fuck? Peace out. Fucking whoa, look at what else I fucking did in less than 10 minutes.
Damn.
Dude, you are getting smarter.
This is really fucked up. And you know what? I'm gonna keep drinking this drink because I think it might be helping me out a little bit. Well, I couldn't find that canned version. Now,
I got a task for you, right?
Yes.
This is a record-breaking episode, right? So we're about to break another record.
And I'm very proud to be on this record-breaking episode.
Thank you. So we're only doing 10 minutes right now, but I want to do another segment with you real quick.
Oh, you can do whatever. Yep, that's cool.
I want you. Can you put your phone down so that we can see you for a second? I want to do something.
Yeah, what do you want to see?
I want your hands to be free, and I want you to take. I want you to take that Rubik's Cube, and I want you to mix it all up. Mix it all up. All right. Yep. More than that. Yeah. Keep going. Now
you're trying to get me to solve it quick again.
Spin it again.
Oh shit! This is gonna be hard as fuck.
All right, keep doing it. Now flip it and spin it. Flip it. Yep. Now, no, you're not fucking doing anything. What the fuck? I thought you got smarter.
Oh, you want me to redo the? Well, look at what you've done.
All right. So look. Now we're gonna let you go. We're gonna come back at the end of the podcast, and we're gonna see if you have that thing completed.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that's just a mild anxiety attack. I'm sorry. Like I haven't been. No one's ever put me under pressure to do a Rubik's Cube ever in my life, and I just decided, well, you know what? It's sitting there. Might as well do it. Fucking.
If you can't solve that Rubik's Cube, you never come on the Comedy Writers Guild ever again.
Oh my god. All right, you got yourself a deal.
All right. Let's see how smart you got.
Okay.
All right, brother. All right. We'll see you in about 20 minutes.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Sweet. All right. Well, we got Brian. He quit smoking weed. Let's see if his theory is correct. Let's see if he's actually smarter. If he can solve that, I think he's a fucking genius. Let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the third joke concept of the night. Most fun disabilities missing from the golden ticket roster.
All right. And first up, we have none other than Mr. Kyle Yankowski. And Kyle said, somebody with a phobia of microphones.
Okay. Microphobia.
Next up, we got Alex Krieg. Alex Krieg said, disc golf enthusiast. And
actually, fun fact, a buddy of mine, my best friend, and then one of his friends, and his friend is hilarious, dude. He's like this Puerto Rican dude. He's got dreads down to the floor. He's just like a character, man. He looks like a hobbit, like a good looking hobbit. Anyway, just trying to paint a picture in your mind. They went to Kill Tony live back when Kill Tony was still traveling. So they happened to be in Philly, and my buddy's there and with his buddy, and they have both their ladies with them. And there's an episode, I'll find it for you guys, but there's a guy talking about disc golf. And Tony's like, oh, yeah, I love disc golf. And they were like talking about it for a second. And my boy, his name was Eric. My best friend's name is Ethan. His boy's name is Eric. As soon as they mentioned disc golf, Eric goes, gay, like that. Tony went off on him, bro. Tony went off. Not only did Tony go off on him, the guy that was talking went like this and like looked out in the crowd. He was like, oh, that guy was rubbing my back earlier, which is totally an Eric thing to do. Eric will just sit there and touch you and play with you and shit. Like he's like short and like very skinny too. So he'll give you a hug and wrap his legs around you. He's just a character. So that's a little fun fact. He brought up disc golf. So I talk about the one time that my friend said gay on Kill Tony.
Well, next we have Clarence Ray Ash, and Clarence said, Siamese twins. One does the setup and the other drops the punchline. That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Oh, that'd be awesome, dude.
I would, even just like a regular set of twins, that would be a hell of a set.
Yeah.
All right, so next we have Dino Rodino, and Dino said, dwarf. How has there been no dwarf on Kill Tony besides Brad Williams and the strip club manager?
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those guys aren't really funny. They're a little funny, but not that funny.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like how, like, really, really hot chicks are oftentimes bad at fucking because, like, they're just hot. They're the object that they just have to lay there. Whereas, like, these homely looking bitches, they can fucking knock your socks off.
That's why I got me a homely looking bitch.
Hey. Hope she ain't watching. All right, next we have Andy Dellinger. And Andy said, Brian Lewis is missing from the golden ticket roster. Just whatever he's got, they need it.
Hold up.
Well, too bad, Tony. He's ours. He is all ours.
Yeah.
He's our golden ticket.
He's our little nugget.
Yeah. Next we have Clarence Ray Ash. Clarence said, a sex addict that is not Uncle Laser. I mean, there's Hans Kim if, you know, dry hand jobs count as sex.
True. If closet sex counts, then yes. Not sure if this is one that got voted on, but Nikki Halstead said a mute comedian. That's called a mime.
There actually was one guy a few years ago. He got back on a few times since then. I don't know, some Austin comics, or if Kristie's still out there, she might know who I'm talking about. That one, like, weird looking dude who just got on there and he was like,
yeah,
and killed.
Yes.
Just by
he got a
doing it.
standing ovation.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the dude with the big nose.
Yeah.
He got like a big beak. Yeah. He came on a second time too, and he actually said jokes that time. He's better silent.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't like terrible or anything, but like I don't think he'll ever kill his hardest. Just
yeah. his facial expressions were the best. But also, the punch or the joke concept is most fun disabilities missing from the golden ticket roster. It can't be a mute comic because they have Aaron Belial.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So next we have Phil Lombardo, and Phil said, "My disability fits right in. I can help but brown nose Tony and be a sexy 16-year-old for Red Band. Perfect." Huh. Didn't know you were 16, Phil. Next, we have Kyle Yankowski, and Kyle said, "Colostomy bag Betty."
Okay.
And next we have Dino Rodino, and Dino said, "Tourette's. How do we not have one already?"
They do. Brian Redband? There's no way he voluntarily yells the shit out that he yells.
Yeah, and sometimes the Tourette's will manifest in the soundboard, which I love.
True. Yeah, he's a beast at the soundboard. Nobody knows how to whip out a fart sound quite like Red Band.
Yeah. All right. So that was all. I'm going to hit us with a refresh to see if we have a big, strong, solid leader here.
Dino Rodino said Amish.
Yeah.
It's not a disability. Oh, but it's funny thinking about it's a disability.
All right. So the winner, with a total of 7 reactions, the joke was Siamese twins. One does the setup, the other one drops the punchline. And that was Clarence Ray Ash.
Hell yeah. That one was well deserved. Good job, chat. Good job, Clarence.
Yeah. I mean, not only was it, decently funny, but it's also just a great idea.
Yeah.
I
Makes
saw.
me wish I had a little brother stuck to me.
Yeah, I did see an Instagram reel a couple of days ago. Siamese twins. They're hitting the vape. One of them hits it, and then the other twin blows it out.
Yeah, I saw that. Fake news.
Yeah, it struck me as fake, but I choose to believe otherwise. It's the way of the internet.
It'd be more real if like one breathed in smoke and the other one farted it out.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the fourth and final joke concept of the night. The most interesting thing you'd find in Tony's refrigerator.
He always wants to ask you, but he never wants to reveal his own secrets.
Yeah, what you got going on in there, Mr. Hinchcliffe? And actually, Kristie, I should have let her finish. She said she knows the answer.
You know what the most interesting thing in my fridge is?
What's that?
This nice, refreshing can of Topo Chico.
Oh, I see you went with a different flavor than I do. What is that, Travis?
It is tropical mango, flavored sparkling water with other natural flavors.
Oh, we're gonna need a it's like the one bite, but the one sip challenge.
Yeah.
What do you think, Travis? Out of 10? Crispy. That shit hits harder than McDonald's Sprite.
God, I was so envious when you spilled it all over your body the other day.
You were envious of the Topo Chico? You wanted to be all over my body?
As long as there was more Topo Chico on there, then yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Topo Chico is that good.
Oh, yeah.
Topo Chico, so good, it makes me sexy. What do you think, Travis? 1 out of 10. 0 out of 10. What do you think of that Topo Chico?
Topo Chico? I think 10's too low of a number.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I would say out of 10, I'd give it a... I don't know. What's a number? What's the biggest number? 9 repeating, 0.9 repeating. That's what I give it. That's how much I love Topo Chico.
What about an 8 turn sideways?
An 8 turn sideways. I don't know. If you could raise it to the 8 turn sideways power, we might have something there.
There we go, guys. You heard it from Travis himself. And I know you all trust Travis.
Oh, yeah.
Topo Chico is the best drink. All right. It seems like Clarence tried to get on. Or maybe that was Brian trying to get on, being like, I solved it.
He does still have the link. It still works. But yeah, no, Clarence, let me see if he's in my DMs telling me what's up. Oh, he's typing something. I wonder if it's about Topo Chico.
Well, if I were typing anything right now, it would be about Topo Chico, about how much I love it, and how they are the official, unofficial sponsor of Comedy Writers Guild.
Oh, yeah. It's so good we're giving them shout outs without taking a single dime for it.
Yeah.
Which is fine because it's that good.
Mm-hmm. That's how you know it's good.
Yeah.
When we're not getting paid, but we're talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
Just, which brings us to our next sponsor, Pussy.
Yeah. And if you can't find any, then pick up a Topo Chico. It'll follow. Like moss to a flame.
They go together.
Fuck yeah.
Yep. They go together like Brian trying to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, you notice how we're not like, doing fake sponsorship ads for like Hims or Blue Chew. It's because my dick's already hard for Topo Chico. You don't need that shit. You need Topo Chico.
He's right.
Yeah, I went, and then my microphone yelled at me for being too noisy.
I always got to remember that you're on this side. I got to point this way.
No, you had it right the second. No, you are over there, and I am right here.
No, look at the stream. I'm pointing at you now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Watch. Watch. I just held my hand up.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm a retard. That's what I am.
It's because you've gone too long without a Topo Chico. You guys, we would have a Topo Chico in Harmon's hand too, but he just can't fucking help himself. You put a case of Topos in Harmon's fridge, he just goes fully ballistic. He reacts the same way that Juan Sancho does to anything with tits on it.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna edit it. What do you call the heavy set Hispanic woman's?
Tortas or gorditas.
Tortas. Yeah. I act the same way. I can't even do it. I act the same way with Topo Chicos as Juan Sancho does with tortas. I'm just all over them. Can't have them around me.
Que caliente.
Very hot.
Oh, that tasted just as good coming back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Has he messaged you?
Yep, he asked me to send the link again, which is crazy because when I tried to get Kristie and Yoni on here, for some reason I sent the link and then it didn't work and then I had to send it again. There he is! Allegedly.
We got Crash Double D's.
Hey.
Oh, what's up?
What's up, bro?
Crash DDZ, Daredevil Z, the Daredevils. How y'all doing?
Good, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Chilling.
Yo, how pissed were you when 8 Mile came out and he was like, "You're not a gangster. Your real name's Clarence."
Okay, here's the thing. 1996, I was at Scribble Jam, which was a MC battle bracket, freestyle battle. Eminem was there. He went top 4 against Juice, Rhyme Fest, and Eminem and Dose won. They went top 4. They battled to a standstill. There was a little interim in between the second part of the night where they was going to make them battle again. I got to meet Eminem. I kicked it with him. We walked around. We ciphered with different people. We watched people. We were actually talking and joking about other rappers and shit. He gave me some props. I gave him some props. So when I heard that line, I literally wondered if it was back pocketed for me at some point.
No shit.
No shit. Real shit.
How crazy would that be, dude?
I got nice parents. You know what I'm saying?
You're like, I meet all the criteria.
It's very conceivable. He had a manager named Mark Kempf at the time that was directing him. You know, that was kind of there was, you know, he had a contract with him in Detroit and was helping manage him. And at one point, I talked to him, and he let me know, man, Dre just contacted me about Eminem to buy him out of his contract. And he was like, I feel like I could have tripled the price and he would have paid for it, but I just sent my first player to the NBA.
Yeah. Yeah. Has he sent any more since then?
Who?
Has he sent
Mark
any
Kemp?
more players to the NBA? Yeah.
I don't know, man. He still, I don't know if he still does the label. He had a record called the S Select Records for a while. He had a label. He put out 12 inches. Some of them featured Eminem, some of them more Eminems. A lot of those specific cassettes and stuff are the ones that made Dr. Dre listen to him. And if you find those original tapes and shit like that, right, these days they are bananas in value. Stuff with Web Entertainment on it, stuff like that. Those are like the early Slim Shady joints. And Mark, you know, managed them up to that point that Dre was like, I got it from here.
Damn, dude. It's crazy the people that we have coming on to the Comedy Writers Guild, man, in the community. Like, you guys come from all different types of backgrounds and like special interests and shit. We got a dude on here that loves rapping. Well, we got a bunch of rappers, but you in particular, you've been all over.
Right. I'm ahead, man. And I started watching Kill Tony. I'm a creative writer, so lyrics have punchlines in hip hop, jokes have punchlines in comedy, and they go hand in hand. And I try to be creative with both of them. I know I appreciate you too, Harmon, because I see a lot of times he'll be reading off who got the jokes. I started liking my jokes again recently. I was trying not to, but that's the only way I can get noticed sometimes is to put that one extra on there.
Yeah, why not?
And I was doing one joke at a time, like, let me think of my best joke and drop it. But then there'd be like 14 other jokes by people. And I was like, let me just get what I've got and get that one out of the way so I can get to the next one. And I just started dropping as many as I can in there sometimes. But tonight's a credible episode, man. I'm proud to be part of this one. This is dope, man. I came to you guys through Kill Tony, and to see those two up top, Kristie and Yoni, just what they've done with that show and help bring that show to us. That show's my Monday night ritual since the pandemic. You know what I mean? I haven't missed a Monday since the pandemic. I'm sitting there in front of the TV here or in a hotel room or something like that if I had to.
Yeah, damn right, dude. How crazy is it to have them on, bro? Because like,
yeah, it's dope. It's real dope. It's cool.
Yeah. True comedy fans, true Kill Tony fans know what it is, you know.
Yeah, big night.
I appreciate that, man, and I'm glad you got to be a part of it too, dude. Like, you're a silent creeper in the chats.
Yeah. I got that's why I said I appreciate you, because a lot of times he'll be reading who got the popular votes, and you go, "Oh, Clarence Ray Ash said," because you recognize a good written set of punchline and not just something, put my balls in it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? Sometimes the writing is better than the writing isn't on here, but there's a lot of people out here doing it and getting better, and I appreciate y'all cultivating this community for the people that's out there just trying to creatively write for whatever reason, whether it's to go on stage or to beat some type of blockage that they've had in their life that they want to get by. It's always a real thing, and I know that creative writing, whether it's freestyle rap or whether it's jokes, is a way to express yourself, and it's what we need. It's what we need as people. It's art.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Fuck yeah, damn right. Well, I appreciate it. It took you a couple minutes to get on. We're gonna cut it a little short just because we're
Hey,
running
let me
so
do
late,
something
man.
real quick though. I
Hey.
do want to promote something if that's cool with you.
Absolutely.
This Saturday, if you're in Louisville, Kentucky, there's a spot called Kaiju, and they're doing live anime music right there. I'm part of Operation Doomsday Louisville chapter set that night. They're going to come and do MF Doom cover beats with poets and myself spitting over some of it. And we're doing that. You know what I'm saying? I had the box set up. I was going to freestyle for y'all tonight and everything, man. But
Go
I know
ahead,
y'all
dude.
are running late. It's a super long episode.
If you
So
want to
do what you
freestyle
do.
something, if you
Dude,
Hey,
want to
man.
freestyle something, go ahead, dude.
if I didn't work open to close every single Saturday, bet your ass I would drive up for that shit.
Man,
Bet your
dude.
ass.
Let's see. Okay, do me a favor, man. I got you two here. I'm gonna pick your all's brains. Okay, now I'm sitting in front of these are DVDs in these little crates right here that I got. Just all types of crazy stuff.
Damn.
Okay. So pick a color.
Orange.
Pick a color crate. Orange. All right, here we got an orange one. Get these out of the way. Oh, sorry about that, but I had to get those out of the way. Let's see what's in the orange one. I'm gonna turn the beat on this time. Let's make this a good episode.
Yeah?
I'm gonna take the time, but I'm gonna make this a good episode.
You fucking
Fuck
killed
yeah.
it the last
Shout out to
episode.
Kristie, shout out to Yoni. My name's Crash DDZ. I'm a freestyle MC. Right now I got this beat that I got off Bandcamp. It's a beat tape. This is a boombox. Look at this boombox. Come on, y'all. This is hip hop. This is
Fuck
creative writing. This is what they do on this podcast, on this group, the Comedy Writers Guild. Now they told me pick the orange box. I don't know what's in the orange box, but they said pick the orange box. And this is Diary of the Dead. And I don't know what they said, but sometimes a zombie gotta split open a head. And what's this one? I'll rip shot. Sideways profile, Alfred Hitchcock. Come on, man. Let's really do this. This is the Purple People Leader and the Purple Beard MCer off the top. The Walking Dead. Which season, man? I don't know because it was red. It was on AMC, on the American Movie Channel. And I'm making it hot in here like you're wearing 3 or 4 flannels, or like you're Timmy No Breaks wearing 2 leathers, or like you're outside in the hottest of weather. Will Smith's legend, he smacked Chris Rock. Man, fuck you, dog. I'll knock you out with one sock. That's comedians and rappers. That's disrespect. You slap him on stage for telling a joke, I'll break your neck. Fuck you, Will Smith. This is the house of Usher. It's Crash DDZ. Fuck you and your mother. Yo, this is real stuff. Fuck you and the Monsters and the Addams Family and Wednesday, but not Netflix, because they picked up Kill Tony. They're not the onlys. You know, I got beats. I like to farm. I got magic. Of course, I'm charmed. That's the orange crate. Happy Halloween. Crash DDZ. Always on the scene. Peace out, Comedy Writers Guild. Love y'all.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's what we're fucking here for.
Shit. Damn.
God, I love it when he wins. He's
I
only been on
know.
twice and he's fucking killed it both times.
The fucking energy in that guy, man. God damn. Yo. I love this podcast. I love you all. Like, thank you. Thank everybody in the chat right now. Thank you, everybody who's been a part of this. Thank you, Travis. Thank you. Shout out to my girl, always holding it down on Thursdays so I can come up here, you know, not taking care of the kids. She takes care of them for me. Dude, thank you to everybody. This is so fucking dope, man.
Dude, thank you to you too, motherfucker. Don't forget that guy.
Yeah. You know what? I'll give myself a little pat on the back, but you guys are really what makes this. This is community driven. Like I said before, this is open source comedy, and this is what comedy should be about. And I love it. All right. Well, this is what this podcast is about with the 4th and final joke concept of the night. The most interesting thing you'd find in Tony's refrigerator.
All right, let's see what he's got. First up, we have Joffrey Warren Featherstone. Oh, Wasn't a joke for the concept, but he said he's trying to spit too. All right, Joffrey, you think you can next time you win? First of all, you're gonna have to put jokes in the chat, and then you can win. But yeah, cue up a beat. We'll see what you got.
Absolutely, man. And if it wasn't for us running so late tonight, I would say let's fucking do it. But as you see, man, we're running a little bit late.
Yeah. All right, so first actual joke for the concept comes from Ben Faust. Ben said, "It's full of broken dreams. The only thing that truly feeds Tony." Yeah. It's packed. Next we got Danzilla Drums, and Dan said, "Motherfucker just moved the stickers around on the Rubik's Cube." Not a joke for the concept, but we'll see.
Dude, I was thinking the same thing, bro.
All right, once again from Danzilla Drums, an actual joke for the concept. He said, "Just a suspicious amount of breast milk."
Well, we said Tony's refrigerator, not mine.
Or Dino's, or mine, or half the guild, honestly. All right. Speaking of
Oh, God. You broke Travis. This has got to be good.
I don't laugh easy, guys. I don't laugh easy. I got to get it out of my system a little bit before I read it. And it only got 3 reactions. What the fuck are you guys on? Dino Rodino said, Michael Lair.
Oh my God, dude. All right. Jesus Christ.
All right. Jesus. Okay, next we have Ben Faust, and Ben Faust said, "It's just full of failed KT bucket pulls, missing sections of flesh used to make the joke books." And next we have Phil Lombardo, and Phil said he has a lot of pickle jars filled with just juice, and that's a joke for the gays. All right. Next we have Danzilla Drums, and Dan said, "Sure as shit won't find any Topo Chico." Yeah, that's because we broke it and drank it all because it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
And next we have Nikki Halstead, and Nikki said, "A Ziploc bag of Heidi's panties from each KT episode." Well, it's not Tony putting them in there. Next it's Alex Krieg, and AK said he'd have Salisbury steak meatballs, but imported from England, where it's called FA***OTS.
Who said that?
AK.
Of course he did.
Thought that's what they called cigarettes. Andy Dellinger said, "The eyes of D Madness." All right, next we have Amanda Burns, and Amanda Burns said, "Tony has a freezer mold for buttholes because he prefers necrophilia." And next we have Kyle Yemkowski, and Kyle said, "It could be a roll of fruit by the foot that's a little longer than the normal sized one."
I actually like that.
Fruit by the meter.
Yeah, do they have fruit by the foot over in Europe?
No, it's got to be fruit by the meter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And next we have Nikki Halstead. Nikki said, "Cooling unisex butt plugs in the shape of small KT joke books."
Damn.
Tony gets a big joke book. Andy Dellinger said, "Cum-filled pudding pops."
Okay.
All right. And Ben Faust said, "A freeze pipe shaped like a dong." All right, guys, it is not too late to get in there and react to the jokes. Otherwise, we have like a 5-way tie. Let me hit a
with 3 likes?
4.
Okay.
All right, let's see. anyone came out on top here? Oh, we do have a winner. Okay. And it would have been really weird if we went a whole episode without this guy winning at least one of them. The winning joke with 6 reactions was a suspicious amount of breast milk, and that was none other than Dan Zilladrums.
Hell yeah.
And I gotta say, Kristie and Yoni, if you're still watching, like, we regularly have, like, people like him and AK and Kyle and many others in here who regularly outcompete and, like, out funny actual real world stand-ups who you personally know and love. And, like, out of all of them, Dan Zilladrums, he's the one to keep an eye on. If we can ever convince that guy to hit a stage, pick up a microphone, he's a killer in the making. He is a killer. The likes, I don't know if the world's ready for Dan.
Yeah. Yeah. Dan's jokes could be a little wild sometimes. I don't know if Dan would necessarily run his jokes past Yoni, but yeah. Dan's are
controversial at times.
He's our Ari Maddie.
Camera to work right.
There we go.
Yeah.
This isn't what it looks like. I'm just trying to get my camera to there we go. It's literally the it's literally the prompt that makes it.
We're sitting here talking about, like, yeah, Dan, his jokes would be a little much, and he comes on screen hand raised.
Hold on, I gotta fix one thing. I'm sorry. It literally is. It makes the camera stop following. You probably know this.
I get it. No, I have the same camera as you. I get it. All right, Heil camera.
It's it's like the same one you have, and it like follows you, but if you put your hand up, and then will like track your face and like follow you around or whatever.
You know you can turn that off though, right?
No, I had it off, but like I didn't have it like. If I don't have it on, I don't have it set up correctly to where it's actually like facing me the right way, so it kind of sets itself up properly better that way.
Yeah. And then Jitsi also does this thing where if you move, it moves too. So it kind of throws you off. I get it.
Yeah, this is an equally important interview to like the first one. We're gonna go. I want to go for 3 hours though.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Offender, I hope you're willing to stay up the rest of the night.
Except I won't have any real advice. I'll just make shit up that's like really bad and like not true, and like will not help anybody.
If you could give any new comic some advice, what's the first advice you would give them?
Just don't give up. You're probably not. It's not worth it. You know, a lot of people just give up on your dreams. You know, we need more. We need more production workers. You know, we need more people on the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. First of all, let's clarify
it took me fucking 45 minutes to get through the line at McDonald's because there's too many motherfuckers out there thinking they're going to achieve their dreams.
Fries don't put themselves in the bag, guys.
Yeah, for fuck's sakes.
True. We need more bag ladies.
Yes, people.
Yeah, we have too many. No, ladies. That's a lady's job. We have too many women out here selling feet pics, and I can't get my fries fast enough.
He knows because he bought them all.
I bought them all. If I ever win the lottery, there will be signs.
I'm a collector.
Collector of fine items. Have you written any new jokes, Dan?
I have not. Even though the last time I was on here, I did a whole grandstand about how every time I come on here, I should have everybody should have a new joke. I do a single thing.
I actually made sure I wrote one before we went live today.
Ooh.
Nobody asked him.
Okay. So anyway, Dan.
No, what is it?
I'm fully prepared to save it for next week.
No.
All right. Okay. It is I don't even remember what it was or if it was like good at all. Oh yeah. I've been having lots of dreams about trains lately, and I blame Tylenol PM. Just kidding. I blame your
Oh,
mom.
oh, little switcheroo at the end. Okay. Tylenol PM dreaming about trains. I like that. It's good. Hell yeah. Yeah, nope. I actually, for the first time ever, do not have any jokes. I was talking to Travis about this. I'm on a new ADHD medicine that I've
Yeah.
never taken before. And it's kind of like, because I don't know if you noticed, like a month ago, up until about 2
Yeah.
weeks ago, I was pumping jokes out, dude. Just
Yeah.
like 4 a day and just like putting them all over Facebook and shit like that. Dude, I can't come up with any right now. My brain is fucked.
That's all right though, because like it does seem like you seem like I don't want to say back to normal if that sounds rude or not, but like you seem a couple of weeks ago you seemed like you were like maybe a little stressed or something possibly,
Yeah.
and you seem like right now like I'm definitely talking to you. So
Yeah, yeah. No, I was getting overstimulated, and that can happen with ADHD. So I
Yeah.
just have like everything going on in my life in my mind. And when I'm doing something like the Comedy Writers Guild, I like to just really be present. So I guess the medicine has helped me with doing that. So that's good, but I haven't been as creative, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, you always ask people their writing process. Are you like setting out a time to like write and stuff, or is it just like every so often something pops in your head, you write it down?
I always say this, not to brag. No, but my brain, just like yours, thinks in jokes.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
like whenever anything is said, my brain is like, how can you flip this to make it as funny as possible?
Yeah.
So like my brain's constantly coming up with stuff, but like I filter out all the bullshit because it happens all the time. And every now and then something like solid comes in, or like a solid premise comes to mind, and I write that down initially. So that's how my joke concept, or that's how my joke writing goes. That's why I love Kill Tony, but not for the minutes, for the interviews. There's so much shit lost during the interviews, and that's where I just scoop everything up and I'm like, oh, he didn't catch this. I'm gonna hop on that and make it something good.
Yeah.
So for me, it is like when a funny idea just randomly pops in my head, and it pops in my head at the most random times. In fact,
Mhm.
for that joke that I just read there, I was in the bathroom taking a shit when I thought of that joke, and I got up, walked out of the bathroom with like an ass crack filled with shit to go get my joke book and write that down before it just left my brain forever.
No
Awesome.
shit.
It's
No, there was a
dedication.
lot of
Yes,
shit,
shit.
actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes, shit.
Oh, okay.
Dedication right there.
That is. That is.
I think I got a dingleberry on the carpet.
How was
for proof.
what's your joke writing process, Dan?
Well, my thing that I've just kind of figured out, I can't, if I'm like just like wanting to sit down and make myself do it, it's just not a thing. I will be walking around one day doing a bunch of shit, and like all of a sudden a billion funny things just pop in my head.
Yeah.
And like all it's like this, it's almost like I don't know what makes it happen or what. It's just a day that fucking works all of a sudden, and like everything is just dung 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 dung, and like I just start thinking of tons of stuff. And then for the whole rest of the time, it's just not happening so much, or it's like just shitty, inappropriate humor, that's
Yeah.
not useful for anything. It's like, oh, I've said that 50 times,
Yeah.
like,
Or stuff that you just can't say.
yeah, like you said, you think of like stuff everywhere you are, and that does mean everywhere. So like, I've sat in, many funerals and things like that, and your brain, I just think of like the most fucked up scenarios. Like I go, like I'll sit there sometimes, like just wonder, like just play out weird scenarios. Like, what if I just stood up right now and just pushed everything over?
Like intrusive thoughts.
Yeah. Extreme. Is that what that is? Am I in trouble?
No, intrusive thoughts are only intrusive if you act on them.
I don't
No,
act.
no, they are. No, because that would be intrusive behavior. So they're only thoughts, dude.
Fair enough. for now. I might push your coffin over one of these.
I would love that. So just put it out there. I would love that.
But yeah, I don't know. So it just ridiculousness of things like that, or you just think of like weird things, and those tend to, when you play out those like ridiculous scenarios, it like sends you down pathways of just like odd thoughts and humor in ways that like you might not get to. I think it's just a way to deal with, it's not groundbreaking. It's just like shit that's like traumatic or fucked up. You're just trying to like pay less attention to it maybe, or make the situation bearable so you're not like visibly emotional to other people like some asshole.
Yeah, like some fag. Yeah. Like, I'm not about to be gay around you. I'm gonna make a joke about my dead whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. You ain't gonna catch me slacking.
Yeah.
But no, dude, that's awesome, man. We actually had a conversation about comedy this time. Usually we are just pinging off of each other joke wise.
Yeah. Well, I've been trying to work on as well, on top of not saying and like as much, is trying not to step on people, because I watch some of these back and it's like, I catch myself a lot. Like you'll be in the middle of a joke and I might even think you're done with it, and I'll start like saying something stupid in the middle of it, and I realize you're still finishing it. So I'm just trying to like pace myself a bit more, and I'm also tired.
Comedic timing, but on podcasts, it's more like podcast etiquette. It's something you have to get used to.
Yeah, there's a delay between us. Like it's not, if we were both sitting in a room like at the same time right now, we'd have no issue with it. There is a delay, and there's times where I think, okay, we're all stopped, so I start, and then like in that second that I thought we had a pause, one of us starts, or
Yep. It's a real thing.
So that's what I'll blame on my lack of humor, is the delay in Jitsi.
Yeah, you could always blame it on technology. That's the cool thing about this.
I'm fucking hilarious. Technology sucks.
Yeah. Or if I just like my screen goes black and I come back and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. I definitely did not say the N-word right before my screen went black.
Thought it though. Probably thinking it right now.
Also, what do you think about this? Do you think that the Brian finished the Rubik's Cube, or do you think he really took the stickers off and just redid it?
My guess is there's a lot of drywall that's gonna have to be repaired that's like square shaped right now.
Yeah.
I really think you should. I mean, you guys have like the god power to like put them back on for a couple minutes and just do a little like 3-minute recap. I mean, we're going fucking late, right? We're pushing this through tomorrow, 24-hour podcast.
Yeah.
Offender's not doing anything, right?
No, he's coming on.
Yeah, hell yeah. He's probably come like 3 or 4 times waiting for this thing to start.
Yeah.
I mean, I would definitely prefer that to going to my actual job.
Yeah, I think we all would. You ever say a bunch of weird shit and then like, oh yeah, we are online.
Yeah, all the time, dude.
Once in a while. Oh shit, yeah, whoops.
I'm legitimately, I don't know. I don't want to give too much. I'm a professional, outside of this. Well, work life professional. Other than that, it's just like butthole fucking jokes and shit like that. But yeah, it would be crazy if somebody from work found my stuff. I'd be like, oh, so when am I getting fired?
It was funny too, to watch like the caliber of jokes change a little bit when the guests were here, and you could tell
yeah,
people were really pushing in there. That was really cool to see.
Dude, that first one, they did great, right? Like everybody in the chat did great.
I think a lot of people's stomachs dropped when you announced that they were going to be the ones judging the jokes. It's like, oh, whoops, delete.
Just Brian Lewis fucking Googling, how do you delete Facebook comments?
Yeah, holy fuck. That was really, really cool. I generally with people that are super fucking busy, you're lucky if you can get like 20 minutes out of them. And the fact they were there that much time and they didn't look like fucking bored or annoyed to be there, and they're absolutely awesome. Like, I don't know.
I like to believe they had a good time. I think they really did.
I had a good time with them.
Yeah.
Me too.
And you guys did great too. It wasn't like you know, like, so what kind of fucking food do you eat or some shit, you know, like it was interesting the whole time. I hopefully they'll be back on sometime. That was really cool.
Yeah, I hope so too, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. I mean, I'll yield a couple minutes of my time here to Brian if you want to get a little fucking a wellness check on him.
Oh, no, we are going to. We're gonna bring Offender on.
Nice.
I don't know. Maybe we'll bring Brian on real quick and then bring Offender on.
Oh yeah, you know you guys should, and I mean I shouldn't put you on blast on here, but you should definitely get some of those shirts out to your guests sometime.
Yes, actually, I was thinking that, and damn, I wish I would have remembered that. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna send that out to him. Thank you.
Right. And you guys will have to hang up on me because the button's on the other side of the computer, and I can't have this camera follow me around the room because we'll all be in trouble.
Oh, you mean I get to say my favorite thing ever? Travis, get him the fuck out of here.
All right, I'm on it.
Later, Dan.
Bye, Dan.
Hey, whoa. Hey, easy, buddy.
I'm just waving goodbye.
It's just a rumor. I'm not into that.
I'm fixing my camera.
Okay.
Fix it
All right,
good.
am I actually supposed to kick him out?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh. Sweet. That was Danzilla Drums. Go check him out on TikTok. He's always going live. He's gained quite the following. He's a fucking beast with the sticks. Brian Lewis, come back to us, buddy.
All right. I'm gonna send him a message to make sure that he knows.
Yeah, I haven't seen Offender in a while.
Let's see. I think Offender.
Yo, hold on. Clarence Ray Ash said Tony's fridge, David Lucas every time he visits. That
That's
was
a
good.
one. I don't know. Nothing made me laugh as hard as Michael Lair.
Yeah, Michael Lair. That was fucking great.
Yeah.
I should have won, Dino.
Yeah. Dino's another one, non-comic that just regularly fucking kills. Where are we at?
Oh,
shit.
We got serious Brian now.
Things got a little fucking serious.
For dramatic effect, hold it up very slow.
That was fucking great. Yeah.
I should have won, Dino.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Non-comic that just Let me tell you what happened here.
Where are we at?
You tried to cheat.
Ah, shit. God damn it. Worst fucking time to... Alright, sorry, everyone. One moment here while I fix this. Shit. We're going to... Here we go.
Hold on. Start that bit over when you can. Hold on.
Worst fucking time to just randomly drop the stream.
The entire stream?
Yeah.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah,
All
we're
right,
back.
Go ahead. So, Brian, what happened, dude?
Well, the Bluetooth is supposed to kick in 30 minutes, they say. No, it's not true at all. Things took a turn for the worse. As I was turning the cube, things decided to do their thing. And this stuff right here, you do not ever take anything close like this. This stuff rages you out so fucking bad. I tried to look at that cube. I said, Cube, how are we going to take care of this? Obviously, it didn't work out too well. This is what happened. This thing right here. It only took that much. Raged out so bad. We're going to talk about holes in the wall. Holy fuck, check this one.
So you do have circle holes in the wall, but it's because of your cock. Jesus, dude.
Yeah. That fucking thing went sailing.
Dan called it. Yeah. Shit.
Y'all said at first, the sticker replacement was a great idea, but then, that Bluetooth just raged on in, and then holy fuck, here we went. And I have a lot to do with blaming that drink. Topo Choco shit. This shit fucking is wild, dude. I mean, I best recommendation I've had
Fuck yeah.
in years. It's fucking good shit.
Damn,
That's
man. Well, I gotta say, be easy on the Blue Chews, go heavy on the Topo Chico, and we owe you another Rubik's Cube. That was my fault.
Oh no, it's all good. It deserved it anyway. These little stickers are fucking cheap. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. Y'all put me up to the challenge. I got a little bit of pressure, and right when my heart rate went up, that Blue Chew said, "Fuck your cube, fuck something else." And I was like, "There's nothing else but this fucking cube." And then, that cube that cube went. And that thing went sailing. Yeah, dog.
Well,
It is what it is. Rest in pieces. Holy shit.
thank you for trying. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's worth it for you guys. Anything. Yeah. I don't know what else to say except for poor cube. That thing. Oh, I was so proud of. But yeah. Thank you for letting me show off my Blue Chew rage. And it's just one of those things. It's a fair warning to anybody out there who thinks that these things are a good thing. That's the thing. What I think what causes a fucking migraine anyway. That and being Thursday and everything, and it's my favorite day of the week now, and you guys are the best fucking people in the entire world to me. Y'all are my fellowship. Y'all are my people, and I don't know how much gayer I can get with whatever I can say, but that's exactly what's on my mind. And yeah, life's changing. Life's changing for the better.
I'll get gay. We love you, man.
This thing is fucking hilarious though. Look at that shit. I didn't know what they looked like on the inside until now. Anyway,
I've
I was
always
like,
been
well,
curious. Yeah.
yeah, me too. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? But it is what it is. But dude, the Blue Chew thing, those things, if you eat one, you only need like half of one anyway. And then like, oh my god, that shit is retarded as fuck. You don't need 10% code from Tony Hinchcliffe to get it fucking. They do it anyway. You get it. $5 will send it to you. They'll send you like fucking 6 of them and shit. And eat them. Oh shit, what did I do?
You're still there.
Okay, cool. I thought I knocked myself out. Well, yeah, they send them to you. They send you 6 of them. They work out for a while. They give you major migraines, but it's kind of worth it once in a while. Yeah, y'all, fucking that's just is what it is.
Well,
God.
we appreciate you coming on tonight, brother. We're about to go over to Offender.
Well, I appreciate y'all checking on me. Yes, and the poor old Rubik's Cube has bit the dust, but it was worth it.
Nice.
Hell yeah, y'all. Well, y'all have a great night, and thank you for having me on again, and I appreciate it. And oh man, but I wish I had something funnier to say about this, but it is what it is. Good. Thanks, Blue Chew. Thanks, Attitude. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, my high testosterone. Yeah. All right, guys. Y'all take it easy, and I'll see y'all next week.
All right, brother.
All right, peace out.
Later.
Peace.
All right, whoever called it, because we all know what happened there. He tried taking the stickers off because he couldn't figure it out because he panicked. I get it. He panicked, took the stickers off, realized, oh shit, they're going to realize that I took the stickers off. And then he just broke it into pieces, man.
That's why I keep on saying. That's why I said earlier. Don't fuck with the Blue Chews. Don't fuck with the hymns. If you want a hard cock, drink a Topo Chico. My dick's hard for Topo Chico right now.
Yeah.
You want to see?
My dick stays harder than a non-opened Topo Chico can. Do we have a link sent to Offender?
We're about to.
I can't wait to see what he thinks of this episode.
Yeah, me too. He didn't see my comment from a while back when I said that we're on the last interview, so hopefully he's still up and awake. Would love it if he was.
Alex Krieg, AK, said, we're about to go over to offend her. And that was said by the host.
And you're damn right. We're going to.
Drew Lovett says, no means yes. Drew, why don't you ever fucking comment some joke concepts or some, how do we say that? Some punchlines, dude. We'd love to see you try, man.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it, you'll never fucking make it like Pickle Rick, but we'd like to see you try.
Who knows? Crazier shit's happened. I don't think. Has he ever been on?
No, people want him on though.
Yeah.
If he were to do a punchline, people would vote him on.
Yeah. He's saying he just got off work. I mean, being at work doesn't stop Clinton Patrick Kofi. I mean, he never comes on when he wins, but doesn't stop him from participating.
Joffrey said, yeah, but could you imagine trying to solve a Rubik's Cube while having one of your top 5 erections of all time? True.
Fair.
Well, looks like Offender is probably out for the night.
He appears to be.
Damn. We'll just have to get his take on this podcast episode next week.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, guys, this has been a monumental episode. It's really put things into perspective about how grateful I am for you guys and how dope this podcast can be. Yeah, I'm just in awe. I'm going to go to bed happy tonight, and it's been amazing. I hope you guys come back next week on Thursday. And we really have no announcements right now because typically you have an announcement, but we don't have any right now. But yeah, I hope you guys look forward to the guest that's next week. Next week is actually going to be, he was on before. It's Kirk.
Fuck yeah.
Right? Yeah, so he came on as Donald Trump, but now he's coming on as himself. And that's going to be interesting. He can do other impressions too, and he's really good at them. So that's going to be a great episode. Travis, do you have anything you want to say? I mean,
yeah, Harmon wasn't even here tonight. It's been Kirk the whole fucking time. But anyway, yeah. So once again, Vibecast/Power Sauce is on hiatus. In the meantime, you want something to do with your Tuesday? From what I understand, and definitely correct me if I am wrong, but I believe that Jordan is also on hiatus for right now. So higher consciousness, lower standards. It's just going to be Kyle flying solo. So be sure you go out there and you give him lots of support. And also be sure to check out Kristie Nova's Twitch stream. Link is in the description. Check that out. As soon as I'm not busy as hell at all fucking times, I'm going to be in there checking that out too.
Me too. Yeah.
And get a Topo Chico. What are you doing? If you're not sipping on a Topo, you're sipping on nothing.
That's right. I love me some Topo Chicos because I love toes and I'm Po Chico. And yeah, that's all we have. Thank you guys for being a part of this. I really love you. Really appreciate you. Have a great week. We'll see you next week at the Comedy Writers Guild, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday. Later.
Good night.
Could you call them a bunch of cocksuckers for me?
They're all a bunch of cocksuckers, but they did a great job tonight.
That's right.
I love you.
You
brother.
did a great job. Love you, Joey.